Yay! So what do you all know about Rollvember already? Have you heard of it? You know, the mythical 13th month.
What? Tell us more, Carnelian. What is this magical holiday?
This is a magical holiday where you play a lot of board games or
Ooh.
role-playing games in our case,
Ooh.
eat some snacks and hang out with your friends. You've heard of this. It's the 13th month,
Yeah,
right?
it's pretty much the best holiday from what I've heard, yes.
There's a
It's a
bunch of weird
thing,
traditions.
definitely.
Yeah, there's a bunch of strange traditions. This being one of them, going to space sometimes. So much fun.
Yeah, I can see you're already in space. It's like ahead of the game here.
Whoa, I'm here. I'm ready to play.
Yeah. And we're raising money for something today.
Mhm.
Can you tell us a little bit about what we're raising money for?
Yeah, so
Code
all
2040?
So all the proceeds for today's stream go to Code 2040, which is an awesome organization that works to break down some of the barriers that Black and Latinx folks are facing in the tech industry. Super great company. They have done a lot of really cool work with Roll20. So today we have a special thing. So if you donate $100 during the stream, something very cool and random is going to happen in the game. So please do make sure to donate while you are enjoying the game. We would super duper appreciate it, and all the zaniness that will come from doing that. So thank you all.
Yes. What exactly that will be a little bit more clear as the game unfolds. But let's start with a round of introductions. We can both introduce ourselves and our characters. So, Gabe, would you like to tell us who you're playing?
Sure.
Or you can also tell everyone what your Twitter handle is and your pronouns, if that would suit you.
Perfect. So hi, I am Gabe, GabeJamesGames on Twitch, Twitter, and across the internet. I go by he, him, and today I am playing a lovely, totally normal Eno by the name of Zeke. Zeke Sestana or Kestana. It depends on who you are. Zeke just says Zeke.
Oh gosh.
All right. Yeah, totally normal. That sounds legit.
Yes, only normal.
And Lysa, you want to tell us about your character and yourself, please?
Absolutely. I am Lysa Penrose. I use she, they, and I am the DM's Guild brand manager and a game designer. And you can follow me all over the interwebs at Lysa Penrose, Lysa with a Y. Today, though, I am Walala, who is a sweetie pie glean, which is like a big jellyfish person with a crystal on her forehead, as you do. And I just like to be helpful and bake cookies, which I also think is helpful. And I'm just so excited to play.
Awesome. So my name is Celeste Conowitch. You can find me on Twitter at @cconowitch, pronoun she, her. You can usually find me here on Monday night streaming Burn Bryte as the GM for that game. So I am very excited because this is the first time I've ever gotten to play Burn Bryte as a player. I've probably run like 50 games, so this is very, very exciting. I'm finally here in this seat. And today I'm going to be playing Vinko. Vinko is an extremely talented pilot, spaceship pilot. I've spent my whole life as a soldier, but, I'm looking to expand my prospects a bit. So that's me. I'm Vin to my friends, also Vin to my enemies. So, Vin, please, if you will. And that's who I'm playing today.
So if you are just about finished.
No, that is how these hours are going to be. All right, cool.
Let's go.
Well,
my body is ready.
My name's Carnelian King. I use they, them pronouns. You can find me on Twitter at Mischief Nerd. I run Roll20's staff games. So the people who make Roll20 also get to use Roll20 in my weekly games. And I made this module. I wrote it, and we're gonna go ahead and jump right in. Without further ado, I'm going to move you here, and you all will be able to see.
Ooh.
Can you see?
Do we want to jump to the gameplay screen for everyone?
Yes, please.
All right.
Please jump to the room, please.
Let's do it. Okay, we're zooming over here. Whoa, here we go, gameplay. All right, we're on the screen. People can see the map. Whoa, we're in a room.
Yeah, sweet.
Yeah.
You see that you are indeed in a room.
Ah.
You awaken hazily. Your head is swimming, and you feel like you're floating. The bottom of you is warm and comfortable, and there's a faint orange glow which illuminates dimly the outline of other figures with you inside the bathtub. The water is the temperature of indirect sunlight, and there are a few pieces of red floating crystal on the surface. There is a hatch on the western wall. Walala, as a gleam, your tentacles float gently on the surface of the water. Your reliquary glows steadily, bathing the room in a warm orange light, and you feel perfectly at home. And I'm going to show everyone a picture of what Walala looks like.
Cute. Oh my gosh.
Sorry. I was screaming that I was so cute, but
so cute. Oh, you're adorable.
Yeah, like since I'm just waking up, I do stretchies with my tentacles
Oh.
and use all various pairs of tentacles to rub my many eyeballs.
It takes a minute because you have many eyeballs. So, Vinko, the water washes comfortingly around your scarlet crystalline form.
Oh.
It calms you, sending your mind back to when your body was young and flexible.
Oh.
Relaxation is not a familiar feeling to you.
Oh, but look at me. I look like I'm made of mud, which is very cute. I like it.
And
I'm so relaxed.
Like with more time, the Ulron become more stone or crystal-like, but you can still move around. Okay, so Zeke.
Yes.
While the water is relaxing and the temperature is perfect, the feeling of your wet fur isn't one you particularly enjoy. This feline body is comfortable, but you can't help feeling that relaxing could be easier if, it was somehow different.
Yes.
And here's what you look like. I'll show the nice picture to everyone. So I must say that also you don't have these clothes on now. You just have your fur. But there you are.
Sure. I am cute and soft, but sadly wet. Not fan.
Okay, so we're all floating in the same tank?
Yeah, it's a little bit more like a hot tub than it is a tank, but yeah.
Okay. So there's a door leading out of this room.
Totally. And you vaguely recognize the two others that you see here.
Oh.
Why am I in tank?
I was about to ask the same thing. I'm sorry. What are we doing here?
Floating.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, technically in this moment, yeah. But I mean, beyond that, I don't seem to remember how I got here.
I have sunk into the water a little bit, so my jellyfish body spreads out on the surface, and I'm blowing little bubbles. And then I'm gonna rise up a bit and say, I don't know, maybe we just came here to have a fun time. This is so relaxing.
As Walala moves their tentacles over to the side, they knock over a small crystal sphere, which rolls onto the floor, but doesn't break.
Oh.
You dropped that. You dropped
Whoops.
something there.
No, I didn't. I move it back onto wherever it was.
Yeah, you notice that there are two others.
Oh, there's a bunch of these.
Yeah, and you also notice that there are some metal straws that are beside them, and you notice that inside the hollow spheres there seems to be some sort of it's kind of hard to see because the only light is coming from your forehead, but there's some sort of smoke or something inside.
Oh, I'm putting context clues together, and these seem like juice boxes.
Yeah,
and another tentacle holds up a bunch of straws. Maybe this is part of our relaxing spa day that we seem to have found ourselves in, friends. Would you like a juice box?
I mean, yeah, I guess I'm sort of thirsty.
Right.
I stretch my tentacles to hand you a juice box and a straw.
Yum.
I am Zeke. I don't remember names. You he's looking at Walala.
I'm
Your
Walala. And I hand you a juice box and a straw as well.
name.
Uh,
Strange you had this. You pretty stones.
yeah,
Crystals.
yeah. I'm Vin.
Vin.
Yeah.
Hmm.
What? You got a problem with my name?
No, I just speak in grunts.
That won't get confusing.
Do you remember anything?
No. Not really. But this juice box though.
It looks refreshing. Can we Capri Sun it?
Totally. Are you going to try to just stab it in?
Yeah.
Yeah, you have actually no problem. So while the last 3 days aren't really memorable to you all, like you've forgotten what's happened in the last 3 days, you remember having had one of these juice boxes before. So you know how to just stab it right in like a boba drink, and you know to just sip it right out.
Right.
Yeah.
Like this. Ka-chunk.
Exactly.
I would like to wait and watch Walala do it to see if it's poison.
Same.
Okay,
I don't know what my jellyfish mouth situation is like, but it just the drink goes under my jellyfish body.
Okay.
Okay.
Please roll a d6.
Hey, cool. Let's see. I can just roll a d6 in the chat. Okay.
Yeah, please.
Flash roll 1d6. I got a 5.
Ooh. Okay. So this is what happens. Okay. So Zeke and Vinko, you see Walala close all of their eyes for a moment and kind of float down into the water. Like maybe they fell asleep. Walala. This is what happens. Suddenly, you're somewhere else. And you had been... When it was over, sweat and blood ran down your back. You had been preparing for this fight for weeks, training to make sure you'd be able to endure and to conquer. When it finally came time, you found yourself frightened of your opponent who towered over you, muscles tensed. But your endless days of training had paid off. While it for a while seemed lost, you turned the battle around at the last moment and you brought honor to your home, glory to yourself.
Yeah. When I come back, you just see so many bubbles coming from under the water, and then I rocket out of the water rah! And then I'm like, that juice was really good.
Whoa. Are you okay?
As this happens, you all are splashed and Zeke gets even more wet.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I'm doing cool martial arts moves with my tentacles.
That is
As you do, you bump against there's a kind of handle, a hatch, as you say, and you bump it and it opens.
Actually, that's probably a really good idea. Maybe I don't know what's going on here, but being wet certainly isn't helping anything. Let's get on out of this tank. I will take my juice box with me and try to get out of this hatch.
same.
All right. Great. So you all have the ability to move your tokens, right?
Yes.
Okay, wonderful. All right, so the room that you peer into is filled with a soft golden light and is carpeted with an interesting repeating motif. And if you go on a little bit further, I can tell you more of what you see.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm moving out, but I'm doing yoga warrior poses with each step.
Yes, warrior. I do I have anything on me, any equipment or anything?
Not at all. But you notice something when you get in the room. You notice something because you're thinking of this. You're thinking of where's my stuff, maybe. And you notice that there's a couch on the wall to your left, and you recognize one of the duffel bags on it. You also notice mirrors lining the side walls, and on the far wall, there's a clothing rack that supports many different outfits. And there's a door to the north, which is closed, and there's a keypad, and another door to the east. And you can hear faint electronic music and low-key synthwave drifting through the southern walls. Also, you see a poster with a fabulous swarm of bugs fit into a luxurious kimono and draped in jewelry. The bottom of the poster says in fancy lettering, "Always look your best." And Walla recognizes this as a picture of DJ Buzzworthy.
Oh my gosh. Can you ping where the poster is so I can run directly towards it?
Yeah. I accidentally pinged it on the dynamic lighting page, but let me try to do that.
I've stopped doing warrior poses. All my tentacles are flailing, and I'm just like, oh my gosh. Do you think we went to a concert or something? Maybe it was so good that we like looped back around and forgot. This is amazing. Do you think that they're here? Hey, do you think they're here?
I don't know what's going on. I get the particular feeling that I don't like this individual or anything that's happening here. I want to go immediately to look in my bag because I think I feel very uncomfortable without like a gun or a weapon. Since I am a soldier, but maybe not really acknowledging that at the front of my mind right now.
All right. So there are three duffel bags. The first is inoffensive and light yellow with Zeke embroidered on it. The next one is deep purple with sparkling pink flecks. And the third is a green utilitarian canvas bag without any decoration.
I love the green bag with no decoration, so I go immediately to that. Yes. See, an extremely practical bag. Yes. Yeah.
Yes. Inside, you find everything that's written on your character sheet, which includes a lot of weapons.
Yay! I feel instantly better.
You also find two more of those spheres.
What is going on?
Yeah, your things are packed neatly away, which might have been your behavior or might have been the hand of someone else.
It was probably me.
Voila. If your friend is here, we might find him if we look around more. And then you can get autograph.
Yeah, not dressed like this, though. And I go straight to what looks like is this like a vanity over here?
Oh, yeah. So imagine that this is like backstage Vegas. Like, it's probably like a show, a Broadway show or something. And would you like to, see what's around? Like, on the vanity, there's lots of different types of makeup and like special gleam glitter and like different types of paint for face. Also, I deleted the bag because it had gone into your inventory, just so you know, that's why it disappeared.
Okay.
And I see where Zeke is standing. Would you like to see what's on that rack?
Zeke is going to go into his bag. It has his name on it. It makes Zeke happy.
Okay. So actually you find, this is the bag. So you have in your bag, there's everything that's in your inventory, which includes a cape, 2 bracers, a golden silk robe, and an androgynous smock, which is what you saw in your illustration. But if you all would like to find any other sort of clothes here, please let me know what you'd like to find.
On the vanity, I would like to start applying the glitters just like in the air so it falls on me. And everything. And I want to be drawing cat eye eyeliner on every single one of my eyeballs.
Oh my god, you're so talented. You can just do that on every eye.
I honestly, I want to give your character a minor positive condition.
Yes.
So
yes.
Whenever you roll presence, it'll be a little bit easier.
Nice.
Very cool.
Why don't we come up with a name for this? How about is it swanky? Is that the right word, or would you choose something different? Like fabulous?
Ooh, fabulous. Yes, I'm fabulous.
The fabulous condition.
Yeah.
The fabulous condition. All right. And so anything else that you all would like to do around here?
I should probably pick up my stuff.
I probably put on, I don't know, my fatigues just a little bit. I probably have like a vest that has lots of pockets. I don't think Olrin like to like cover their whole body because they're made of crystal, but I think I have a vest. And then I make sure to have my dog tags that I put around my neck.
Perfect.
I'm going to look for any mention of a Dr. Cassie Sinclair in this room.
Oh,
Ooh, what? What is this?
Okay. So you're looking for mention, but it doesn't seem like there are it doesn't seem like this word or this room has a lot of words besides what's written on the poster.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, there's a keypad to the north, and you don't know what kind of room is behind that door. But there's also a door like in front of where Wallana is sitting in front of the couch. And to be clear, when you got your bag, it has everything that's on your character sheet and Wallala's favorite video game, which is like you have like a space switch, and it has like.
In my bag?
No, I'm talking about Wallala.
Okay, just making sure.
Zeke, give me my game back.
No, the Zeeks.
You also hear, coming from somewhere nearby, the clanging of metal hitting against each other, but not like you're at a forge, like someone might be doing dishes.
What direction is that sound coming from?
The wall or the door that's in front of you.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, we should probably find someone we can talk to and just maybe get some answers. Waking up in a strange place. I mean, at least we have our stuff, but so I guess we're meant to be here. But this is all getting a little freaky.
Okay, but just in case that person we meet is Doc DJ Buzzworthy, I would like to look at this rack of clothing. Is there something that's like the glean of equivalent of a puffy tutu?
Oh, absolutely. Like. You find a tutu that looks like it's been sewn with stars. Like, whoa. I don't know how they did this, but they literally got the galaxy and put it there.
All right, cool. That's what I'm wearing now. I like wiggle into it.
Oddly enough, it seems like it fits you perfectly. You've probably worn this before.
I'm ready. Strike a pose.
Okay. Why don't you go first? I'll cover your rear. And I have a laser pistol at my side, and there's a little ch-ch as I engage it and keep it low.
You hear some whistling. You hear some whistling from the other room.
Curl up a tentacle and knock on the door.
Hello, how can I help you? Oh, Wallala, are you just about ready?
There's someone there. Do I recognize the voice?
You do. You recognize the voice as the barkeep. He has taught you a lot, like how to cook, and he's always been kind of nice to you. He's called Silo.
Oh yes, Silo. I do know Silo. This is. I know who this is, and I'm just gonna open the door.
You can open the door. I will make the door go away so you can see what's in the other room. Pew. Pew. Okay. All right. In the other room, you see it is a kitchen. And the kitchen is lined with cabinets, counters, and a stove. Upon entering, you smell rich spices and see that a large, deep blue beetle person is using 2 hands to shape several balls of dough and another pair of hands to mix a bowl with a spoon. And I'm going to show you what he looks like. My boy.
Beetle person. Whoa, so cute.
Oh, I love him.
The level of cuteness of all of these creatures is just absurd.
Yeah.
Very cute.
The illustrator.
I like his lava lamp drink.
Yeah.
It does remind me of a lava lamp.
Very well. So he turns to you, and right now his hands are kind of covered in lots of dough. So, Wallala, could you make those many arms of yours useful and roll those into balls? We want to get these dumplings ready before opening of the parlor.
Oh, absolutely. I want to quickly look around to see if there is a glean apron that I can cover my star tutu with.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. What does it look like?
I feel like it is pristine and has little bits of glitter on it, but not like it's supposed to have glitter on it. Glitter ended up on it and will never be removed from it.
No.
And then
also
it's great for a
when-
kitchen. And I'm going to come and help form the dough into dumplings.
Okay, roll a complexity 2 check.
Yeah.
See how you do. Silo also turns and says, Winkle, could you use those working fists to crush these peppers? My hands aren't up to this, and the parlor is going to open soon.
Before I get my hands dirty, I like to know exactly what's going on here. I woke up in a tank with no memory of what happened. Did you put me in that tank?
Well, actually, I didn't put you in the tank. I would say that technically the doctor put you in this tank, but you kind of made some sort of agreement with him and the mistress.
Okay. Whoa. Doctor? What doctor? I do not like doctors. I'm pretty sure I
Doctors.
remember that.
Dr. Sinclair.
Yes. Zeke remembers. Apparently, he has not taken the doctor has not taken all of your memories.
I'm sorry, wait. Okay, so this Dr. Sinclair took our memories and put us in a fish tank? I'm starting to get a little bit antsy here. What?
I remember the doctor, and I remember a seductive jellyfish creature.
Yes, the Mistress Sayla. But I bet she can give you more answers. But please, could you help me with the dumplings first, and then I can tell you where to find her, and she'll make sure that this was something that you agreed to.
This is some weird kind of blackmail, I guess. But okay, I'll make your. I just start punching the dough, punching it in a very unschooled fashion.
We used athletics to form dough balls because the dough is tough.
Okay, well, so as Vinko is like slamming, you also should roll a complexity 2 check. You notice Walala using their tentacles to like form these like exquisite balls. Like Walala did a perfect job at this, except that they have a little bit of glitter on them.
It's fine. Could be edible glitter. No one knows.
Can I use my melee skill to punch the heck out of this dough?
Yeah.
I don't think I'm doing this well. I would just like to say. I mean,
Silo also turns and says, maybe Zeke, you know some tricks of the trade with cutting up these vegetables?
Yes, let us try. Zeke enjoys vegetables.
Okay, so you roll a difficulty 2, and as you're trying to cut them up, it's a little bit harder to do so. It's still difficulty 2, but it's a little bit harder because like the fact that the counter is shaking because the Olron's fists are like hitting it, and so the little pieces of vegetable star carrot that you're cutting are moving.
star carrot. Oh, good. Space vegetables.
You know what? I want to follow Vinko's lead and try to like melee cut through these. Like, you know what? I know how to use like small weapons. Maybe I just forgot, and I'm just way better at it than I thought.
Mm-hmm.
Tiny slices.
No,
you're not
No,
better
I'm not.
than you're not.
So
that's a fail.
okay, indeed. So, would you like to tell me what happens? Like, why did you fail this?
I think I probably stabbed myself a little bit by accident. Like very, very small, but it's kind of like, Vinko, I do not think that Zeke was good at using a knife and forgot. I think Zeke is just bad at it.
I'm punching the dough and I'm like, well, that's clearly why I'm here to punch things for you. That I don't think is any question, as I'm just yeah, and like I think I'm starting to dent the counter a little bit.
How do you punch with a knife, Vinko? Never mind. Do not example.
So,
I can show you.
Milo uses the two bottom arms to kind of scoot the star carrots over, and then gives you a nod. It's not patronizing. It's more like you've still got a lot to learn kind of nod.
Yeah.
And then like in front of you, he cuts them more slowly, and then he hands the knife to you and shows you how to do it. And it's just a cutting technique where you put the end of the blade down and then the front bit.
Zeke sees.
Yes,
Zeke
I
likes
understand
this.
that you have a lot to learn, and we will all be good at our jobs someday.
Yes. Zeke is good at other things, like stabbing with words.
Yes,
My words cut.
Yes, my words cut deep. I might not be able to cut space vegetables, but I can cut down someone's arrogance.
that is a very good thing. So thank you for helping out with that. I appreciate very much. I wish I could stick around and chat, but I've got to go and prep the lounge here. And then he holds a little plate out, and on the plate you see round pink fruits. In real life, they are lychees.
I want one.
Yeah, he gives them to you.
I'm sorry. Okay, so I'm just going to summarize once again. So we wake up in a tank. We had a doctor that took all of our memories. We were naked. Now we got our stuff. And we have to work for you in a kitchen and still have no idea what's happening. Is that just... It's
not that I have to. I just ask for a little bit of help. Listen,
I'm sorry. Am I related to you? What is it? What is this?
Yes.
Why must I help you?
You don't have to help me. You were very kind to do so, but I think the mistress has something for you. So I would hurry through the shop if I were you. Head through there and stick to the wall to your left, and I'm sure she can give you a lot of answers.
Oh my God.
And he gestures to the door in the south wall.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna look at both Walala and Zeke and be like, "Am I out of bounds here? Am I the only one who thinks this is just a little bit
wonderful?"
What? Oh,
it's wonderful.
God,
got to cook.
Are we friends?
Have a pretty
I
tutu.
don't know why.
Okay,
yes.
So Walala, you gonna open that door there?
Yeah, throw it open.
You can. You pass from the clear light of the kitchen into the bar area of a dimly lit lounge. It seems as though Silo hasn't yet turned on the lights. The column of light are coming through the edge of the doorway to the north wall, illuminating velvet cushions and comfortable chairs. You can follow the wall on your left if you want to pass through the doorway. But you just go through, there's an open bar flap. I know it seems like it's closed, but right here, there's an open bar flap that you can just go through.
Oh, wow.
And then
This way?
I can also ping, yeah, right there. But further along that wall, there's a pair of double doors like this, like cool saloon ones.
Ooh.
Yeah, right there. Right there. Ding.
All right. Well, this mistress clearly has some money. This is a pretty nice place. If I wasn't so upset, I might like to spend some time here.
Vinko.
What?
You look thirsty.
I do. I am thirsty.
You have a juice box.
Oh, that's a great idea. I'm gonna pop open my juice box and be like, oh man.
Okay, if this is the time that you'd like to do that, more power to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm very confused.
Please, why don't you roll a d6 for me, please?
All right, let's do it. 1.
Oh,
that seems
all
good.
Right. Okay, so Walala and Zeke see Vinko stop for a second and then fall over.
Oh, crash.
And you see Vinko, like the lights. So Ulron don't exactly have eyes, but they have lights in their crystals, so they go out for a second.
Whoa.
And this is what happens in your head. Okay. You remember their first word, the times when they fell when learning to walk. You remember the sleepless nights when your children were crying. All of their little fluffy ears, their whiskers getting longer, their paws. It wasn't easy, but it was meaningful. Watching them grow from resting on your palm to flying off on a ship of their own. Seeing them fly off broke your heart. You never wanted them to leave.
Oh man.
And then suddenly you blink awake and you look up at the ceiling of the parlor, and the lights are still not turned on, and you see like an interesting chandelier and some fabric up there.
Whoa.
I think
Zeke
you are-
understands why we were in that tub.
Uh.
We keep falling when we drink the juice.
Oh. Yeah. Wow. I don't know. That doesn't make any sense. I'm just laying on the floor still, and you just hear me say, well, that doesn't make any sense. I don't think. Huh. And I let out a very sad sigh.
Oh.
So I'd say that they were out for probably like a minute.
Oh.
Like that's about how long you were out when you had that. Because it seemed like I'm not sure exactly how to weave this well, but the memory seemed to last longer than the one that Walala had.
Mm.
Like in Vinko's head, it was years. Like
Yeah.
it wasn't a short period of time, and so it might be disorienting to come back into your body after having lived another lifetime for a childhood.
Yeah, I don't think these are juice boxes, and I don't like it. I mean, it. You know what, Zeke? Maybe you shouldn't have any of your juice boxes until we figure out why we have these things, because this is intense.
What if Zeke gets thirsty?
You know, I'm still thirsty, even though I had that juice box. So,
Do you want mine?
No, I do not.
So you hear Silo come into the room, and he says, "Oh well, if you are thirsty, you can come back here and get a drink from me." And then you see him, and he takes one of the shakers and he flips it, and then lands it on the back of his hand like this.
Whoa!
And then he gives you a smile, and you can see his smile stretch from one tip to his mustache to the other.
I would like one of those, please. Thank you. I'll reach behind the bar and take a glass for myself and hand it to this person.
Well, and maybe you want to come back and I can make you something after you've had your little talk.
Okay, yeah, we'll talk first. Okay, drink first, then talk, then we'll come back and maybe get more of these depending on how the talk goes. Sound like a plan?
Do you want something simple or you want something nice?
I would like
Nice.
I'm looking, I'm like, I don't something with alcohol, please. Thank you.
Listen, I need a little bit of time to open the bar, because we're going to have customers come in soon.
Oh
So,
my God.
okay. Do you want a Carmetrine Dream, a Bloom Light, or a brown coat?
The brown coat sounds the most simple, and I would like that, please. I cannot remember what the other ones you just said were.
Okay. All right. Everything shiny then.
I imagine I'm like that old guy who walks into a bar and is like, "What the hell is a Cosmo?" And it's just like whiskey.
So, Silo, sighs for a second. Okay, well, I'll just make this one real quick, and then I'll go turn the lights on. But and then you see Silo masterfully flips a tall blue bottle and then rolls it along both forearms, catching it in the crook of his elbow and splashing it just a bit into the glass. Their other hand comes from behind their back, spinning a metallic lighter. Sparks burst forth, and in a flash, the drink erupts into a purple flame. With a smirk on their face, they finish the drink with an ice cube, smothering the flame before handing the drink over to you.
Thanks.
I have to make it quick, but yes.
Can I drink it? Or is it one of those edible experiences?
He smiles.
Okay, I'm just gonna take this.
It's on the house for you, for your service.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Bingo. You asked too many questions. You said you was thirsty.
You said you were thirsty.
Okay, I'm just gonna take this. And I just kind of look embarrassed at Walala and Zeke. Like, I don't know what's happening anymore. This is the weirdest day ever so far.
It's okay, Zeke. Come on. Wait, that's me. It's okay, Vinko. Come on.
Sometimes I give myself pep talks too.
Okay. You know what? You all should lead the way. I'll just guide the rear.
All right. So, are you heading along that wall over there into the door? Okay, cool. I'm gonna go ahead and open this door here.
Okay. Wow, what's beyond?
Yeah, what's beyond? Okay. I'll let you come through if you'd like.
Ooh.
Oh.
Cool.
Whoa.
Gleam in the middle.
Yeah.
Oh.
So the interior that you see before you is bathed in fabrics of deeply saturated hues. There are exquisitely patterned carpets everywhere, as well as curtains which seem to drape over furniture and obscure the ceiling. The room is lit by bronze lanterns of ornate metal. The walls are lined with wooden shelves with neat labeled glass spheres on them with colorful swirling clouds inside. In the corner of the room, underneath a canopy of red velvet, there is a luxuriously dressed jellyfish-like individual with huge glowing feathers, whose back is turned to you, that is using their many tentacles to inspect and sort piles of spheres. I want to get a sphere. Hold on a second. I have this more handy, but they're here, like this.
Ooh. Oh my gosh, you're swirling it. Wow. Wow.
Well, this is what the jellyfish is doing. She's like just playing with it, you know.
Cool.
It's interesting.
Would I know that this is Mistress Selah?
Yes, but you know her, or you know this person as Madka.
Madka.
And yeah, I will look and see where you have your tokens, and if you move anywhere else, you might notice more things. But right now, she hasn't noticed you. Indeed.
Oh, I'm not trying to be sneaky, so I'm just going to say Madka, and I'm going to rush forward, but not too close because I don't want to bump the crystal. Oh, she's so beautiful.
Whoa, look at her kelp hair.
She's so pretty.
Whoa.
Yes, and Vinko and Zeke, you also notice that this person looks like kind of like Walala. Like there are a lot of traits about them that look similar. And she says, "Ah, yes, Walala. It's so great to see you." And then she puts out tentacles to give some sort of handshake.
Oh, cool. I do the secret Glean handshake back.
Okay, so imagine that the two of you do this quick motion with your hands that basically like braid your hands together, and like it's complicated and slimy and weird and tentacly, but nice.
It's beautiful. I'm going to say we just came back from the pool. What happened?
Well, hello there, my darlings. And well, we put you there after your last mission was a great success.
You did it.
And Vinko, Zeke, how were my most dear memory seekers today?
Wonderful.
Oh.
I'm so glad to hear it.
I'm a little confused, to be quite honest. Could you just review? You seem to know who we are, and I seem to work for you, I guess. Is that normal? And I just forgot. Is that the deal?
Celeste, has Vinko drank their drink yet?
I have been sipping on the drink, yes.
Zeke is gonna like kind of lean over and try to like sip at it.
Okay, so all right. So I'd like to give a temporary minor negative condition that is tipsy.
Yeah.
Whoa. Okay.
This is a good drink.
Yeah, this shouldn't last that long. I'd say it will last for like 30 minutes in game.
Okay.
But Zeke, actually, would you like to describe what it tastes like? Yeah.
Well, Celeste, do you want to do it?
No, I don't think Vinko has any kind of imagination.
Yeah, but like
so
it
it's
has like
yeah.
tongues, right? And like,
Yeah.
they're kind of like cat tongues, so I imagine they're pretty sensitive.
I'm thinking like almost like a honey whiskey, but more oaky, and then it's
Ooh.
probably a strong taste at first, and then like I feel like every couple sips, it has like a rotating aftertaste. So it's like, which
Ooh.
one is this one going to be?
I like that. That's the brown coat. Cool.
Oh, I will also say we've passed $100 mark, which means that one of us, if we want to enact the donation, last person who donated, anonymous. Oh no, somebody has to say in chat which one of us should receive the reward since we've passed that $100 mark.
Well, how about this? Why don't we continue this scene, and at the end of it, we'll check chat and we'll see who people are gonna vote to have a craving for memories.
All right, yeah, everybody say who you want in chat. We'll just tally up some votes since it was anonymous. So let's go for it. Cool.
All right, darlings, come here. It seems like maybe let's have a little chat. And so she gets down off the like kind of dais, kind of podium, and she gracefully walks over these carpets and down into this corner onto this exquisite couch. And she offers her tentacles out for places for you all to sit. And when Walala sits down, she pets Walala with the little tentacles. She pets the feathers on the top of Walala. And you again see that there's this really uncanny likeness between the two of them.
I do the jellyfish version of purring. Like I just kind of jiggle.
That's very good. Yes. So, and then do Vinko and Zeke sit or do you stand?
I'm gonna sit.
I stand because I like to be ready for any situation, and sitting makes one less ready.
I'm also going to note that you also notice that behind where Walala is sitting on this nice pillow, that there is a cabinet, and this cabinet looks like it's locked, and the rest of them aren't. I'm just because of where you are in the room, you all notice. I'm gonna ping it. It's right here. Ping. And there's something going on in the corner, but you can't really see because it's obscured by some fabric. Okay, so as Mistress Sayla relaxes onto the couch, Mistress Sayla stops petting Walala for a second to say, some people just aren't cut out for the anxiety of knowing the galaxy will be gone in just over 100 years. So we offer them an alternative. We pluck out their bad memories so they can live a happier life. We also let people buy and sell good memories as a little bit of side business. You can see that she's happy about this or proud of it somehow.
I pull out the juice box, not juice box thing. Like this thing.
Yes, you have those memories for being so successful and helpful on your last mission.
I drink it.
Okay.
I'm on a couch.
Yeah, we do have a vote for Gabe in the chat. So if Gabe wants to experience the donation, that would be cool.
All right.
Sure, let's do it. If you want to combine both.
I do, actually. That's perfect. Wonderful. Why don't you give me a D6, please?
Ooh.
Right. We'll see what it is.
Thank you, chat, for donating so we could do this.
That's also a 1.
That's okay. I have plans for if you roll the same one. Don't worry.
Horrifying.
Don't even worry. Okay. This is a very interesting memory. Okay. You remember their lips like they were the most important thing that ever had happened to you. It was like seeing a shooting star or finding a 4-leaf clover. They kissed the language right out of you so that even poetry flowed through your veins. You could not find a single word to follow such a perfect moment. So you held them, your crystal illuminating the scene in resplendent rose. In that moment, it felt as if your entire world shifted and was finally at peace.
That's nice.
Walala And you notice that the mistress just smiles as Zeke kind of goes into a blissed out like little sleep for a moment. But this one also doesn't last very long. This one lasts for about 30 seconds, and though Zeke hasn't yet opened their eyes, they could.
Mm-hmm.
And then the mistress says to Vin, yes, we offer people such opportunities.
Okay, well that seems all, but why did you wipe our memories, before we got here if we're working for you and everything?
Oh, well, we sometimes get clients that have very specific needs and very specific requests. Actually, this was the first memory farming mission that Walala had ever been on.
Congrats.
Yes,
Zeke understands.
Yes, we have your memories right over here. And she gestures to a shelf behind you in which there's some spheres, and they all have like a light green glow to them.
I
And there's
press against the glass, and I'm just like, they're beautiful.
Well, I love the best
did
of
it.
us.
Yeah. Oh.
Yes, you did. We were very proud, but we made sure to send people that we believed would keep you safe. And kind of looks at Vinko because Zeke is Zeke up now?
Probably just Zeke enjoyed that.
Oh, I see. Okay, so right. Then you have memories in that cabinet, or those are the memories we got back?
No, I believe maybe have you had the chance to enjoy them yet? It seems like Zeke just did.
I mean,
Voila, how was yours?
I felt mighty. Memories are great. You get to see stuff and you get to do things, and they're wonderful, and everything we do here is fantastic. I want to go on another mission.
Oh, do you? Well, every one of these spheres is someone's precious memory, which we can use to make someone's life all the lovelier. And yes, if you'd like to know about an offering we just received, I know that someone's in the market for a very special experience, and since you all are my most precious recruits, it would be just splendid if you wanted to help out with this one. In fact, the client is due to arrive soon.
Vin, are you following what the mistress is saying to Zeke and others?
I guess.
We are like cameras to record experiences for other people to experience firsthand.
Yes, some more literally than others, she says, smiling.
Yes. So maybe like someone wanted to experience drink without drinking. So they take memory of Zeke chugging brown drink, and then they don't have to have drunk.
I mean, I guess that's all pretty well and good. I suppose I'm having a hard time understanding why I would have signed up for something like this. But maybe at the end of the mission, we get our normal memories back, and maybe it'll all be clearer.
Well, I also have some amount of argent that you wanted to take back to Marthong, right?
Oh. Yeah. And I think a very grim expression suddenly comes over my face. Okay, this is all starting to make a lot more sense. Though I don't really understand why.
Also, so for those who haven't played a lot of Bryte, I just referenced Argent, which is the money system, and it's kind of cool. So I want to take a second to talk about it. It's like coral, but ground up like dust, and so Argent is the currency, and it can be grown in tanks, so it can become more and more if you put it on your ship. But yeah, so she was referencing this Argent. So, to be clear. Yes, indeed. So you wanted to hear a little bit more?
I guess. I mean, yeah, if I
love
need
to
the
help.
money, yeah. Let's do it.
Let us more. Yes.
Well, while you were resting, a very famous producer, a very dashing crystal individual contacted us. They work for an up-and-coming performer who desperately wants the chance to play on a forbidden planet. Of course, they don't want to put themselves at risk to make it happen. They're far too famous. That's where you come in, my darlings. They offered us a hefty sum, but they've been light on the details so far. And yes.
Zeke is in.
Well, we are very lucky to have you in, since you have a little bit of experience with discussing such matters.
Zeke is good at these things.
I mean, I've never met anything in all of Olaxis I'm afraid of, so, you know.
That's because you forgot things about Zeke.
Oh.
Well, just giggles because she thinks that we're laughing now.
Excuse me for a moment. This person walks in. I was trying to make it a token, but for some reason, this person and a large piececraft walk in. Here you go. Bing. These two. So it's space. So it's not like the doorbell rings, but it makes a cool techno noise, like do 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 do. And they walk into the room, and you see that the Ulron has like a fan, is like fanning themselves, and they walk through the room, and and Mistress Sayla says, that's them, and then she waves and says, we will be with you shortly, please wait in the lounge. And they walk through the room and they disappear into the lounge. Yes, that was them.
All right, they seem like quite the pair, I guess. What do we do? Just wait in the back, let them talk? What's the protocol here?
I can give you a little bit of more information. So the large one is called Techno Rose, and Techno Rose is Corda Zavisi's bodyguard. Now, Corda is a producer, so that means, well, they might be a little bit guarded, if you know what I mean.
They have a bodyguard, so yeah.
Mm-hmm. I mean, they might not immediately tell you exactly what you want to know.
Why? We're trying to help them.
Well, they aren't entirely sure that you are immediately to be trusted. I know they came here for our help, but I think they might ask you to do something. And then you see like 2 of her eyes, or maybe 4 of her eyes, kind of narrow. And then really quietly under her breath, she says, illegal.
Oh. Hey, Zeke, maybe you should handle this one.
Zeke wants to be them. Zeke will do this. What want Sari distracted by Shiny?
I would like for you all to go get some more information about what they need from us, like what kind of memory that Corda is interested in. I'm also going to type this name into the chat because it kind of is tricky. Corda Zavisi.
Zeke understands.
Yes, they should be waiting in the lounge for you.
Let's go.
Walala, how feel you?
Also,
I want to help however I can. You just tell me, Zeke, how I can help. I can totally help with crime stuff.
Crimes with illegal things.
and here, so I will give you these 3, and you can use them later. And she gives you 3 more memories, like 1 apiece. All right. Are you planning to head back into the lounge?
How do we get to the lounge?
Is that
Go back
to
where
the
you
south,
were.
right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's like right through
Oh,
those.
it was that first row.
That's right. But it was kind of dark before. Okay. All right. So now, fully illuminated by a series of spherical sconces, you can see that the Sonder Parlor is a spacious, relaxing room with many nooks and crannies that you could tuck yourself into. Every surface you could sit down on is plush. Cozy, tented sections are practically begging for you to come and get comfortable. Electronic music plays in the background, and Silo is at the bar to your right, which is well stocked with shining bottles in a variety of interesting colors. And Corda Zavisi has settled into a nest of cushions, and their angular form sinking deep into the velvet cushion. They eye you from the corner and beckon you over. And the Peacecraft looms over them, watching.
We're in the corner. Cool.
Let us walk.
Oh, wait, excuse me. I have some characters to show you that shouldn't be on the dynamic lighting layer. Just a moment.
Whoops, walked
God,
past them.
Techno Rose looks so cool. That's all I care
Yeah,
about.
they both look so cool. They look too cool for me to talk to them, honestly.
Yeah, I feel like I'm walking weird because I'm like thinking about how I'm walking.
Do you walk or do you hover?
Show them to you again because we did just
I
kind of
call
press.
it walking to fit in. It's probably hover.
Ooh, yeah.
Okay, walking is fine. I was just curious.
I'll keep them up on the screen so we all can be intimidated by them.
I put them up again because you only kind of saw them passing through before, but now you're like actually able to talk to them.
Gosh, they're so cool.
Yes, you see Corda like waving themselves with a fan.
What? Yeah, I think I think for the most part I'm gonna follow behind Zeke and look tough like a bodyguard too.
Oh, is that what we're doing? Okay. I like curl my tentacles. I'm just walking around like this.
Extremely convincing. I would be afraid of you. So there you go.
Never underestimate a glean.
Yes. Hello, client. Hello, Corda. This is Zeke, and this is Walala, and that is Vinko. We are your distributors.
Oh, yeah. Well, right, happy to meet you then. I'm Corda. Corda's a VC. This here is Techno Rose. And then when Techno Rose is introduced, you hear a snatch of music play from their, basically their shoulder. And you recognize it as like, well, only Walala recognizes it as a track from DJ Buzzworthy. It's like a
I stop flexing and I just jiggle my tentacles for a second, and then I remember that I'm being strong.
Yeah, look tough.
So, oi, so, what'd you say you were? Distributors? You here to give us something then?
Yes, but we need to know what it is that you want first. We work in memories.
No, you work in memories then. So, can you tell me about some of the memories that you've recovered before?
Yes, I kissed. Very beautiful crystal. It was good for Zeke. Much satisfaction. True bliss. Vinko, you had memory and then fell on ground so good. What was it?
I'm not sure if you're hitting on me or if you're trying to tell me about your work credentials. And then Corda's like fanning themselves like quite a bit now.
A bit of both.
Okay, so in order to kind of pacify the situation, you need to roll some sort of check. Difficulty 2.
Difficulty what?
Difficulty 2.
Can I make a suave check?
Yes, you can absolutely make. This is a great opportunity for that.
6 and a 4, so that's a pass.
Yes.
I also want you to note up at the top of your skills where it says dice used, to just click the one that you just used. So you might get another point later.
Awesome.
Well, all right. And then Yeah, well, you all can come a little bit closer then. And then looks at Techno Rose, and Techno Rose nods.
I nod back at Techno Rose, extremely impressed by them and their granted
And so
from
Celeste-
one warrior to another.
I feel you, Celeste, wanting to romance Techno Rose.
Yes,
it's
I
not
would.
even Vinco anymore.
Celeste would like to romance Techno Rose, as would I think Vinco, as the two soldiers in this room. Thank you.
Well, I think Bryte was made so you could smooch a ship, and
Yep.
Peacecraft are kind of like ships. So, all right then. So, you wanted to get a little bit of the shimmy. So, come sit round the table. Then we can exchange some words. And then you notice them look at Vinco and then say, "Well, you're a diamond in the rough now, ain't you?"
Yeah.
All right.
my face like cracks apart into a very toothy smile.
You notice that the character kind of fans themselves a little, but you're not sure entirely what it means. They just seem to do this whenever they have any sort of emotion at all. So, all right. So, you wanted to hear the lowdown, did you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I can tell you a little bit about it. If you put those guns down, tentacles.
I immediately dropped the whole act and I'm like, okay, and I like flounce over to the pillows.
Yeah. All right. So, I'm the producer of an up-and-coming star. And he's they are the best DJ in the entire galaxy, and they wanna perform on Panland 5, and in order to do that, we want to buy something from you. We want you to perform a heist.
Okay.
Easy.
What for?
We want you to get over the Overguild defenses so that our ship can be allowed to land on Panlin, and we can throw a rave.
So we're going up against what, the Central Guild? You want us to?
Sensual Overguild. That's right.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I'm not sure if you grew up on Marthong or not, but if you know anything about Marthong Olrans, we're not afraid of anyone. The Central
Yeah,
Overguild. Does it seem like they also are from Marthong?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
All
Well, they could have grown up somewhere else. And I'm like, yeah. Well, you've picked the right crew to go along. The Central Overguild. It's a disaster. We can easily do that for you.
Yeah, so you'd say that you're the brave type, and then they kind of elbow you.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm extremely brave and qualified. I move my arm out of the way in case they needed more space.
Okay, you can roll a difficulty 2 check to convince them that what you're saying is not like. Well, you can tell me what you roll.
Sure.
Yeah.
I would say, I guess, because this is like total confidence in my job and my abilities. So would you accept power for that? As I'm like my physical, yeah. All right, let's do it then. So, complexity 2, you said?
Yes.
Oh, do it. Oh, wait, I have to hit the roll button. Yes!
Okay.
Yeah, I'm like, of course. I like look at all my guns like on my body. And I'm like, yes.
Okay, you notice that when you do this, you notice that Corda, like, when you moved your elbow away, Corda moves their elbow closer.
I am confused. I look at Zeke and Willala. Like, What?
Walala is like vibrating with excitement and is just like, which DJ is it? Is it someone we know? Not that it matters, but like, do we know them?
Do we know
who
them?
they are though?
Yeah, you want me to play him? You want me to play a sample? Yeah, Techno. Yeah, you want to do it? You want to do it? And then Techno Rose blasts a sample of DJ Buzzworthy's newest hit, "Our Swarm."
And Walala is like just like waving her tentacles all around and like dancing around the pillow area.
Yeah, this one's got the right idea.
This is so exciting!
Yeah,
I have all the inside intel. I'm going to be so helpful during this heist.
What I was saying was the Peacecraft is also dancing with you. Like for a moment, their like really strong visage is broken, and they're like doing the robot.
Oh yeah, I'm also doing the robot, but I'm a jellyfish.
I immediately lose any interest in Techno Rose as they are dancing to this music I don't understand.
Yeah, so Panland 5, it used to be, like looks between Vinko and Zeke, it used to be a happening space. But since responsibility was taken by the Overguild, they stopped the fighting and whatnot, all recreation has been forbidden. And we get no sense of fun. They don't know how to party. Like, Corda actually seems offended that the Overguild doesn't know how to have fun. Like,
and people are suffering because of that? Yeah,
Yes.
Sounds pretty industrious to me.
Industrious is just gobbledygook for boring.
Hey,
yeah, that's right. That's right.
I make that noise.
Yeah, well, I'm looking for someone braver than I am to take the risk of bypassing their defenses and somehow getting our ship on board.
I mean, I think we can certainly handle that for you. If nothing else, I love every opportunity I get to go up against those overguilds. So I'm in.
Yeah.
I would do anything for DJ Buzzworthy. I get like really, really, really close.
Scary, serious.
To Corda and like more serious and solemn than Walala has been thus far.
Zeke genuinely just loves meeting interesting new people.
Well, I got something for you then. Say you're successful in this, you can come to our party.
Is it a party where there will be many criminals, do you think?
Well, I don't know about that, but I know I can get you mini arms over there. I can get you an autograph.
I like that you broke your mic.
Walala just starts dancing again.
Really? Great.
Yeah, suppose I can even save your dance. And looks at Vinko, but then looks away and starts fanning themselves.
I just continue staring at them, still not really reading. I'm not great at social skills or cues.
Oh, great. Zeke leans over to Vinko. Vinko, I think they might want to polish your crystal.
Oh. My crystal turns a little bit more crimson with light, and I'm like,
I'm gonna assume that you whispered this quietly so that or did you not?
You know what? Now that you ask me, no, I don't think I did.
Well, I know about that. That's a little bit forward, but I'd say you can tell the mistress I've accepted your offer, and I can send you some more information via company.
Okay, that sounds great. I'm like, I didn't mean, I see. Yeah, okay. Just when,
Zeke gets up and just laughs.
Very well. You let the mistress Mistress Neri, all right? And then waves the crystal fingers and then begins to step out of the lounge.
Zeke, that was an incredibly personal thing you just said in front of. I'm just gonna say, wow. I also they're like 30 years younger than I am. I don't.
Vinko, Zeke has a secret to tell you.
Okay.
Personalities are stuck to bodies.
Is that a secret or is that just like a phrase you say?
I tap your shoulder. That's right, my friend.
What? Wait,
That's right.
I don't. What? I don't get it.
Just keep okay.
Wait, I don't get it. I'm gonna follow after you all.
Okay, so is Walla leading the pack, like walking along?
Yeah, she's running back
Alright.
and she's like, "This is the best mission ever. I'm so excited. Can I please keep this memory, please?" And I'm like jiggling my tentacles plaintively.
Darling, how did it go?
We get to meet. We get to meet, and I'm gonna get an autograph of DJ Buzzworthy.
Oh, is that
So it went great.
Wonderful.
Yeah, it
wonderful.
went fine.
Great. And what do they want from us?
Oh, I forgot.
To
Turn to the other two.
to bust up some security, some overguild security on a planet, so they can host a rave. Rave?
Yes, so they can host a rave.
A rave.
Yes. They mentioned that in passing. I'm going to help them with their party. All right, here. So, before you go, Kashi would like to see you, and here, voila, you can use the key card. And she gives you a key card.
Yes.
And then the door's over there, just in case you may have forgotten. And then she she gestures to the corner up here. Bing.
Yay.
Sorry,
Yeah.
who's Washi?
Well, he's our resident scientist, doctor. Yes.
Right. Okay.
He'll give you some more information before you leave and set you up with your ship.
I do like more information. Okay, all right. I'm just gonna keep walking out. I'm still kind of
in the
crimson.
briefing room.
Yeah.
Just pass through. Make sure you don't spend too long. He doesn't like it when you spend too long in the extraction room.
I nod.
Okay.
I use the key card.
Okay.
Swipe.
When swiped.
Oh.
Okay. So, while every room so far seemed designed to encourage relaxation and comfort, this room's stark white light and hard sanitary floors give an impression of almost paralyzing sterility. It smells vaguely of cleaning chemicals. The two chairs in this room are strange recliners outfitted with silver restraining bars, and they have odd horizontal headrest. You have a brief impression you've been here before, but this is not a comforting feeling.
Just hurry through this room.
Okay.
Yeah. This is.
Oof. Okay. Does everyone hurry through?
Zeke is looking around as he's
Okay.
walking through.
So roll a complexity 3 check. If you want to kind of like do a little bit of investigation while not falling too far behind.
All right. Let's go with perception. Looking around specifically.
Great. Okay.
That roll. Ooh,
Yay!
that was close. 10, 11, 15.
Yeah, nice. All right. So buried among papers on the counter next to the sink, there is an unusual diagram that catches your eye. It depicts a small gun-like object styled to look like a hummingbird. The diagram is labeled Memory Extraction Remote Tool.
Okay. I'm gonna pick it up.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah,
it's found interesting.
Ooh. And so, Walala, your key card works at this door too. Would you like to open it?
I do.
Awesome. I thought that was what you said, and I go ahead and get rid of it. So you can go through there.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, you've gone in here and there's more doors.
All right, so the doors opens to a clean and professional room with a large silver table surrounded by high-backed chairs. The room's furnishing is sparse, but the walls are lined with screens. A large screen on the far wall is displaying a map of the galaxy. With a whir of servos, a camera above the large screen in the far wall pivots and focuses on you all.
Hello?
Hello, doctor? Hello? I'm just gonna start yelling.
The hair on my body stands up as we walk into this room, and I look at the floor that's probably messing with my head.
Okay, so a door opens and closes. It closes immediately after he steps out, so quickly that you don't even get the chance to briefly see what was in it. Okay.
Ah!
Oh, spooky.
Ooh.
Yes.
So handsome.
So, a door on the south wall opens with a hydraulic hiss. You see a figure emerge, his skin completely white. His forehead is embellished with multiple layers of eyebrows, feathers, and other strange augmentations. You might recognize him as a driftling.
Ah.
Ooh. I'm going to stand really quickly. I was sitting, but I stand abrupt and at attention.
Are you the doctor?
Ah, why, yes. Vinko, Zadert Vitsala. It's good to have you back with us. And then
thanks.
he turns to Zeke and immediately, here, and how has it been working? Have you noticed any of the sutures? And then he, touches your head, where your camera is, and he, turns your head like this to look for sutures.
No, Doctor. Zeke's camera seems to be working just fine. And I blink, and turn it on, look around, blink, turn it off. Just fine.
Wonderful. We haven't yet completed the diagnostic, but it's very interesting to see through your eyes. Ah,
Yes.
la la la.
Hello?
Yes. Hi, Walala. And how,
Hi, Dad. I mean, Doctor.
I told you not to use this title with me until you have finally been able to beat my score at that math game that you have on your device.
Vinko, I
Okay.
think that the hot tentacle person in the other room is their mother.
It is not like that. I simply created Walala from the mistress. It is not that I am entirely their father just because I created them.
Walala is drooping sadly while this whole speech is going on.
It is okay. You can earn my love. You do not have to cry. You just have to be better.
Having had memories of being a good parent recently, Vinko is feeling exquisitely but I don't think I understand how to process these feelings. So I'm gonna put an uncomfortably cold crystal hand onto one of your tentacles, Walala, in support. You're there.
Walala stops paying attention to the conversation and wanders as far away as possible at the table and just takes her Switch out and starts playing.
Okay, if you would like to roll a complexity 5 roll, you can try to beat the score.
Oh my god, try and earn the love.
Hold on, what's my best skill? Computers. Can I try would that make me adept at just video games and those sorts of interfaces in general?
Yes, but I must tell you this roll takes more than one.
Oh my gosh.
There are 3 stages, but they're not always going to be this hard.
Okay. All right. The first stage, I'm blowing my D12 on this. Complexity 5.
Whoa!
Whoa! Okay, why don't you tell me? Why don't you tell me what it's like? What kind of game is it? It's some sort of math game, but would you like to give some sort of?
Gosh, some sort of math game. I feel like it's that game where you like smoosh numbers together and they get exponentially higher. I'm forgetting what that game is called, but
2048.
yes, it's that. And I'm
Never
just
heard of this
smooshing numbers
game.
together really quickly. And it's a combination of luck and skill and sheer determination that I get through this stage of the game.
Yes. So, very well. So, what happens is that Kashi doesn't immediately know that you've broken the score, but you do. And mostly, Kashi is still kind of investigating Zeke and like paying a lot of attention to him. Yes, you all know about how to turn it off and your understanding, like why I chose you for this.
No.
Well, I need you to use this. Being an Eno, I need to see what it's like to harvest memories from, different types of individuals to see who is the best at recovering them. I don't know what it would be like for a Rornan to harvest it from an entire swarm. Walala, what are you doing over there?
I walk closer, beat, and I hover closer. Your score! And I run over and I push myself. I can't do it on the screen, but I'm pushing myself in between Zeke and my dad. And I'm like holding my screen up to his face. I did it!
I see that you have indeed beat the first stage.
What?
Yes, don't you know that there are 3?
I know
It's
that.
okay. I know
and
that you
I
are
take the
still
game
learning
back
to
and just
count.
hug it.
No, it is important that you use this game to learn to count so that, you can get very good with computers. You are going to be a great assistant someday.
I am hopeful as he says you're going to be a great assistant, and then he's like someday, and I kind of deflate again, and then I just grumble and I float back to the corner, and I start playing the game again.
Okay, so if you'd like to do the second stage,
Yeah.
You can roll a complexity 4 check.
Okay. For that, oh, this is tough.
Walala, are you paying attention? We have a briefing.
Yeah. Yes, Dad, I'm paying attention. I'm gonna beat
You
this
could
game.
call me Doctor, or you could call me Dr. Kashi Sinclair, or you could call me Dr. Sinclair.
Yes, Dr. Sinclair. And I put the game down and I fold my little tentacles like I'm paying attention. And when he inevitably turns back to Zeke to keep talking, I pick my game up and I keep going.
Okay, so he actually steps over here and then interacts with this screen. And on the screen, he shows you all this map. He brings this map up and he zooms in. So in the center, you all are on this planet here called Ozamine. And then what I want to show you, you see where it says Eno space directly underneath it? It's Pandlin. That's and he references it with his strange hands. Yes, so it should take you all about 3 days to reach Panlin 5. I will be sending you a little bit more information. Do you all still have those disguise kits and communication devices?
Yes, Zeke has these.
Indeed I do, I say, surprised, as I look into my bag and pull them out.
Yes, and here, Walala.
Walala is despondent because she failed her knowledge roll to beat this next phase of the game.
Walala,
Yes, Doctor.
here is my smart slab. I trust you to keep up with it.
And I throw my game back into my bag and I take the smart slab.
It is like a space iPad. I will be sending you some communication via this device, so I can trust you not to lose it because you're going to be a great assistant someday, right?
I won't let this out of my sight. I'm going to be so helpful.
It's good that I gave you a lot of eyes.
Yes. And all my eyes turn and just stare at the smart slab.
Ah, yes. So, I have prepared a ship for you called the Space Goat. It is in the hangar next door.
Great. Then, anything else we should know? Is the ship equipped with enough weaponry to handle something of this magnitude?
It certainly does have some long-range cannons, but I do not have all of the information yet. I need to do a little bit more research, and then I will send you my findings via this smart slab that Walla has.
Ah. All right. Well, I guess we should go, but while we still have the element of surprise.
Yes, I must say, I'm intrigued by the prospect of a shindig off-world. The idea is simply titillating.
What is it with everyone around here loving parties? Is that...
You're just grumpy.
Yeah,
I don't
you're
know
grumpy.
if you believe it, but I am an incredible dancer.
I am playing with the smart slab and I open up Spacify and I start playing DJ Buzzworthy.
Yes, I suppose that would be the proper music, wouldn't it? Very well. You all know how to get to the hangar.
Yes.
I
Wait.
believe the ship is waiting for you.
I kind of walk towards this door and just look at the doctor.
We are going to do a shift change.
Oh, okay.
All right. So here we go.
Wow.
I'm going to. I moved you to a different ship, but I'd like to also show you what the ship looks like.
This is huge.
Yeah.
Act 2, Galactic Heist. Okay.
Heist. Oh, I think I complete a story path event, which is basically find a heist.
Yeah, you do.
Oh, wait, I did too. I did take a job, no questions asked. I did ask who the DJ was, but I don't think that.
Well, I think that part of your story path is just going on an adventure with not all the details, and I think you have.
Yeah.
Okay, so, all right. The exterior of the Space Goat is an imposing vessel, styled after a Gothic mansion with scapegoat painted on white outside of it. Here you go.
Whoa. Whoa,
Oh,
it's so
so
cool! What the heck?
Oh, cool.
What the heck?
That's
Yes,
really neat.
I want to live in this ship.
Yes, Scapegoat is painted on white onto the side, and it is black as night and tremendously edgy. When you get inside, the voice of the magical intelligent is velvet, like a country gentleman, welcoming you as if you were old friends. Most of the interior decor is very black and austere, but in the storage bay, you find a strange scene. Wait, I'm sorry. I'll wait until you go to the storage bay. There might be something in the storage bay. There are several rooms, including crew quarters, a lounge, a kitchen, a storage bay, the bridge, where the MI jack and the piloting controls are located.
Whoa. This is huge. How are we ever going to sneak up on the Central Guild inside something like this? Wow.
Well, it may not be we have to sneak. We just trick them into thinking that we belong. And then we burn it all down.
Alrighty, y'all. I don't want to be burning anything too quick, but you can choose your rooms if you want, and then I suppose we're gonna take off. You hear the voice coming from the speakers.
Whoa.
Gabe forgot that ships were alive. So I was like, who the hell is talking to us?
Yes. I'm so sorry. Did you say the MI's name yet?
I did, but I was very unclear because it is painted outside. It says scapegoat.
Oh.
It's spelled scapegoat, but Kashi referred to it as space goat.
Well,
I'm sorry. Just a quick question for you before we choose rooms and stuff. What should we call you? Is it Goat? Scape?
Your Imperial Highness, Your Majesty, Your Dark Lord. Otherwise, Space Goat is fine.
Scapegoat.
Space.
That is the name given to me by my former passengers, and I don't really want to use it anymore.
I respect that.
Okay. Imperial Majesty. Right. I'm just gonna go find, I keep looking up around, and then I'm like, I'm just gonna go pick, rooms over here or in the back, or, I'm walking around, looking up at the MI, just confused.
Alrighty there, darling. You gotta go through, go to the south, through the door.
Yeah.
Yeah, there'll be the lounge.
Oh, nice.
Here's the lounge. And there's some, round, all the corners here have real good rooms. You could stay in any of them. Just let, whatever suits you.
Oh,
Back in the back's the storage bay.
got
It
it.
could use some cleaning up.
Bah.
It says with resentment.
Is this the engine up at the front, the top here? Okay. I would like a room very close to the engine, just in case we have to fight. Well, where are the guns on board?
So they are on the left and the right sides of the bridge.
Okay. All right, then I would like the room closest to the guns, so I will take this room.
Alrighty.
Zeke is running around like a cat.
Yeah, great.
Walala is by that really big window at the front of the ship. Just she wants a front seat view when they take off.
Great. Yeah, of course. And you have indeed taken off. And I'm imagining like the first moments of you breaking the gravity of Ozabine. It's like that moment when you're on an airplane and you're like, and so the gravity like bears you down for a little bit. And then once you hit space, it's very relaxed. So you kind of float for a little bit until the anti-grav inside the ship settles you. All right. So Dr. Kashi Sinclair said that it was going to be 3 days. So you are waiting for a little bit more information. So you can let me know, what do you do to pass the time? I can also, like, you might, if you want to take a look around, it's a complexity 2 check to discover some stuff on the ship. Just let me know where you're looking.
I would definitely like to just look at the bridge and like the control panels and basically all the systems, because I want to assess how we can handle ourselves in case it came to a fight.
Yeah, complexity 2.
Okay. All right, and I will use. Let's see. Oh boy, I maybe I'm one of those old men who's like, oh yeah, let me tell you about cars, and they don't actually know anything about cars. So I'm going to try like an engineering, which is only a D4.
Yep.
So yeah. Oh, let me. Oh wow.
All right. So you have like basic guns for defense and offense, long range cannons, but if you come up against something that's specifically made for combat, you would probably be outmatched. This seems more of a transportation vehicle than it is a one that's going to get into a lot of space fights.
Okay. So stealth is probably our best option, I think.
Indeed.
Okay.
I'd actually like to come up with Vinco, and as Vinco is looking through like the guns and stuff, I actually want to look specifically for a stealth capability of this ship.
All right. You don't notice that it has any cloaking.
Okay.
I didn't make you roll for that because Vinco already was in it, so.
I'm telling you way more than you ever wanted to know about what is and is not on board the ship.
Awesome.
Well, do you continue? Are you still in the bridge now that it's taken off?
I probably spend a lot of time there just because I'm so excited to be in space, and I'm like, space is so cool, and I want to make friends with the ship.
Awesome.
And I'm just like, Space Scout is a really cool name. That's a bummer though that your old name is on the side of your ship.
I'm sorry, but what did you say?
Space Scout?
Yeah, but
What?
on the outside of my ship says what?
You didn't know?
I didn't. That's got to be fixed.
Yeah. Well, my dad is a doctor, and he's really smart, and people listen to him. So I bet when we go back, I'll just I have to beat a math game, and then I'll talk to him, and we can get we can get you repainted.
Oh well, how about this? You need some math lessons.
Yes, I can't beat the second level of this game.
Alrighty, well, I can tutor you everything until advanced calculus, and then I can download some files. So maybe I can teach you some of that other physics stuff. Is that what it is? Maybe you need a teacher.
Okay, that sounds really good. We have 3 days. Teach me calculus.
Okay, alrighty. Well, you come over here and sit in my space, and maybe we'll see about it.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm living for this calculus montage.
All right. So, would you like to go into the MI space?
Yeah. Where is that?
It's okay. So there's a chair up in the bridge on the right.
Oh, this chair.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right. So when you sit in the chair, it's a special chair with sensors that connect to your body, and so you can feel your tentacles getting like suction cupped. As you jack in, color drains from your vision and becomes muted. Before you, the edges of space are a dark abyss. The area which is visible within this sinister space contains an ornate gray mirrors, a coffin, spider webs draping over a wrought iron fence. A skeleton laying on the floor glows a sickly white beneath a black light. On the floor, you see an unexpected splash of color as you notice a bright pink rug, which seems incredibly out of place. Behind it is a black curtain, which is blowing in the wind.
I really like what you've done with the place. It's really quirky. It has a lot of personality.
Yeah, I'm not real happy about that rug, but I can't really program or change it myself, so...
Really good at computers.
Yeah.
Do you want me to reprogram the rug in your space?
I would be tickled. I would be tickled.
Can make it like the shape of like a little bat rug.
Wow. Wow, so good.
Well, that would be mighty fine, but yeah, you just look around in there for my my console, and once you find it, you can do the programming.
Okay, cool.
All right, so you wanna take a look inside and see if you can find the console so that you can program.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Please.
Is it inside the coffin?
Oh my gosh. Just like
You're gonna look
inside the coffin.
Wow, that was really easier than it.
What? Oh, sorry. I was like, that's just what immediately I would do. I thought it was a funny thing, but it's there. Okay.
It's Celeste's constant time of running this game.
Yeah.
You're kindred souls in that moment.
Oh, wow.
We just had a GM connection across time and space and Olaxis there.
So while as you open the coffin, some space bats fly out, and they're mostly eyeballs with just bat wings. But inside you see an old 1990s computer, and like you see the text that's all in green. So do you want to try to hack?
Weird, but I can try this. Yeah, I beat it with all my tentacles.
3. Yeah.
What was that? Complexity 3. I'm gonna use my computer skill. That seems like that makes sense. Complexity 3. I did it!
Oh my god. Okay, so
We're secretly effective, Carnelian.
Yeah.
I
guess.
All right. So the you notice the rug where it was before turn into smoke, and the smoke forms into a shape of a bat, and it's very edgy and cool.
Yeah.
And you notice that there's like do you know Nightwish? There's like nice gothic music playing. It's like indeed. So it is like it's pretty gothic in here, but it seems charming and pleased.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm so excited for my vampire calculus lesson.
Okay, yeah. So I'm just gonna imagine that you stay in here for the next something like 5 or 8 hours, basically until you get too hungry, and you can tell me about your calculus montage.
Yeah, I feel like there's lots of like me working on worksheets at tables, but like really dramatic shots, or like zooming in over my shoulder. And at one point I'm doing push-ups, but like we don't know why I'm doing push-ups. And just lots of little snippets like that in my montage.
Excellent. All right. So I'm going to say that after that, you are exhausted and have to get some sleep. And do you all like find your rooms and get some rest in space?
After that, for sure.
Yeah, after...
All right. You come back next time, darling. And then when you exit MI space.
Yeah, I
Zeke,
feel...
Good.
Oh, yeah, after I make sure, like, everything is secure and we're all good and everything's fine, then I will unroll my little bunk that I keep, like, my little vacuum pack sealed, like, sleeping bag I keep on top of the cot and just go to sleep.
Zeke is going to go look in storage.
Okay.
For no reason.
One fear.
Okay. So, all right. So you notice something really strange. Most of the interior decor is very black, but in the storage bay, you find a strange scene of more colorfully painted skulls, which have been arranged in a bizarre theatrical arrangement. Okay, so imagine two of the skulls are like almost kissing, and then two of the others look like they're yelling at each other. It's like they're enacting Macbeth or some strange Shakespeare play. Shakespeare?
They're not talking to each other, right?
No, they just like one of the like it's an Eno skull and half of it is like open. It looks like something was here. Or like something was going on.
Just because I want to make Celeste and Lysa feel thoughts, I'm going to look at the skulls. Did you come from someone like Zeke? You would have been comfortable for Zeke. I like that skull. Like this one.
What?
All right. Okay. And with that, the evening passes and it becomes the next day, day 2 of travel. And when you wake up in the lounge, so where is Walla's the smart slab? Where's the smart slab that like where did you keep that?
On my person.
Okay, it's shaking and glowing.
Oh, I'm like so tired from my calculus binge.
I'd like this to be the next day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. I wake up and I like unravel my one tentacle that I had like fully wrapped up with this smart slab.
Okay.
And I look at it.
Is anybody else in the room?
I probably would get people and be like,
yeah, I'll
smart
follow
slab's
Walla.
ringing.
Yeah,
Everybody wake up.
regardless of being in space, I would have woken up at like 5 a.m., whatever the time that was, and then banged on people's doors to make sure they were awake because we need to plan.
Zeke would like to walk in holding the Eno skull.
Oh, epic.
Whoa. What? I'm sorry, where did you get that?
Zeke found it.
Okay, wait, I'm sorry, there are dead people on this ship? Hey, Space Goat.
Yeah, how can I help you?
Did you know there are dead people on your ship?
Yeah, I liked it because it improved our interior decor.
I'm sorry, what? Improve your... What?
Yeah, it's like dividing by a fraction.
It's like dividing by a fraction.
How did I get here? Oh, God, I'm doing Southern now because you were doing Southern. No!
Sorry,
my accent is gone!
So,
right.
Does Walla share this message with everyone else?
Yeah, I wave the tablet around and be like, we got a message from Dad.
Ooh.
It says, greetings, darling daughter and the crew of Space Goat. I have completed my research for your heist. You are welcome. Your mission is now to add both the Crystal Darling, Corda Zavici's ship, and Space Goat to the database of ships allowed to access Panlin 5. This registrar is kept aboard a ship in the blockade, one Predator-class ship named Gelassenheit. Obviously, I can think of many ways you could accomplish this through hacking, disguise, forgery, use of the MI, or more animalistic methods such as charm or violence. There's a possibility you can think of other approaches. Mistress Sela, Silo, DJ Buzzworthy, Corda Fazici, and the other guests and I are on our way to Panlin 5 now aboard the Crystal Darling. We will arrive at the blockade shortly after you do, but will not approach until you hail us to confirm it is safe. Please find attached blueprints for the Predator-class ship. Regards, your loving father.
Wow, that message seems really different than how he talked to you before, but okay.
Well,
I
sometimes
don't notice that.
people put up a different appearance when they are around certain people, like they wear a different skin, so to speak.
That is true. I am much better over text than I am in person, I have found.
I believe that.
As you open the blueprints, which are the things on your screen now.
Oh, sorry. Could you? Ooh, wait.
Oh,
no,
I can show it again.
Oh, I got it.
Ooh.
Sorry. It went invisible for me. It's good now. Oh.
So as you open the blueprints, maybe Walala has a lot of extra arms and one of them bumps something. You unintentionally open another file. It's a sketch. And it's you want to see what it is? Who's looking? Is everyone looking at the Smarts Lab?
Yeah, we're all. Well, is there like a conference room for the ship that we can like project
right
it
in the
up?
middle. Yeah, totally.
Yeah, it's gonna
do
be
that
lounge.
there.
It's on our
Okay.
cool space TV.
What?
Whoa! What is that?
It is
Oh.
a sketch of a grotesque creature with large horns.
On the Smarts Lab?
Yeah, and it's like you didn't mean to open this. This was just like one of his files. It's like unintentionally discovering his porn.
Oh,
Oh, that's weird stuff.
I want that.
What?
Zeke wants that.
Like a friend or just in the drawing?
Sure.
You know what? I'm gonna stop asking questions. I feel like that hasn't really gotten me anywhere so far. All right, well, let's close that, please.
All right. So, would you like to maybe like plan your heist?
Yeah, yes, because that is one of my story path events. Excellent. Yeah, so I think if we have the schematics up and we're sitting around the conference room table, I think Vin will kind of stand up and be like, all right, so our mission, I'm going to rephrase literally everything that we just read to each other out loud as the mission. But now I'm saying it. And then I'm going to, so ideas. How are we going to get by the ship? Who is going to be the person to program that in? You, Walala, you're good with computers. Go, give me your best ideas.
Did you hear DJ Buzzworthy is coming? So exciting.
Yes, Walala, but the computers. We got to get this ship on their docket. So what's the point? Can we do that remotely? Do we have to be on the ship?
I wonder if that's something that Professor Goat can help us with. Maybe talk to their MI?
Well, I suppose we could try to do some sort of remote hacking, but it ain't gonna be easy, and you'd probably have to get on the ship and access their jack.
Okay, well, that gives us a place to start.
Got it. All right, so we have to get on board their ship.
Yeah.
The MI jack is right by the server rooms. Could we pose as servers?
That's not okay. So I'm sorry. We're gonna fly up. We're gonna fly up to their ship, and we're gonna say what, or how are we gonna get on the ship? Because I don't know about you, but I die in space. So we gotta find a way to get lawfully onto that ship, or we gotta take them all out so we can just take over that ship. That's the two options I'm seeing.
Zeke has a suggestion.
Yes.
Zeke thinks that if we can manage to convince someone to come over, maybe we can use this person to deceive them. And I'd like to if you'll allow me, use perform to give a physical demonstration of like what Zeke means by taking over and then like elaborating the plan, but in a more uniform fashion.
Yeah. So, what kind of demonstration would you like to give? You want to come out of like?
So
Okay.
weird as hell. I want to make my hand shift into like a Zeke, and then it like shifts into another person, and then it looks like the person's like walking because of the amorphous.
Yes. I see what you mean. So, this is when you. So this is a quality of a different race, or when you're in a different form.
Oh, okay. So should I just do the thing?
Yeah, just do the thing.
Zeke's body like drops. And instead of Zeke, you actually see like a slug-like creature.
I got a picture of this. I will show you. I'll show you what you look like. Except you don't have these headphones.
Oh, why don't you have these headphones?
God, can you have the headphones? Do you have a conference headset?
My idea is that if I take over another one of the people, then
I'm sorry, wait. Okay, we need to stop the meeting immediately. I'm sorry, what just freaking happened?
I'm not sure how to explain this to you, Vin. What's the confusing part?
Yeah, what's the confusing part?
Oh my God.
Don't stare. Don't be rude.
Yeah.
I had no idea you were a Zavoy. You never let anyone, and we've been working all right.
That's because I'm me and that's Zeke.
What?
I'm Zeke, but that's Zeke. And I'm me. That's why when I'm Zeke, I say Zeke instead of me. Does that make sense?
Okay.
I would like to carefully fold Zeke.
Thank you.
So that it's stored neatly on like a cushion.
Yes.
I know what
I got a foreign. I got some frozen area in the storage bay. If you want to leave that there, some of the others, the boy, were also keeping corpses back there for a bit.
That'd be perfect. I put the skull on my head. Does this help, Finn?
Are you moving Are you moving the jaws?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, you can totally do that.
My expression and Vin's expression are exactly the same. I sit down in one of the chairs and I just put my hand over my face, and my crystal like eyeballs are just looking.
So Zeke, I'm going to try to perform and say, so here's the idea. We take somebody that's potentially bad and we pacify them, and then I just puppet them wherever we need them to go. And then I can unlock things from inside, or at least get us to wherever we need to be. And I'm like kind of like shifting my body to like do that, almost like two amorphous like splits talking to each other, and then
Yes.
May I roll for that?
No, you don't even have to.
I think it's amazing.
To do that.
Yeah.
Right. If you want a perform check to do it really fancy, you can.
Hell yeah. I just want to show off.
Performance 2. Not necessarily. You don't necessarily have to roll performance, but if you would like to, you can.
Just because. Yeah, 2 and a 7. I just feel satisfied.
It's like disturbingly realistic when you do this with your body. I mean, regardless of the medium, I think that's a really good plan. I don't know. What about you, Willala? What do you think?
I still feel a little uncomfortable with how you're staring at. Well, what do we call you when you're not Zeke?
Zeke.
Oh, are you both Zeke?
They're all Zeke.
Oh, okay.
It's
that makes it easy.
Or confusing.
I think it's a good plan.
But that's Zeke. I'm Zeke.
I think it's a good plan, and then we can get to the MI Jack, and Professor Goat can help us get our ship's names on the list.
Okay. One problem with this whole thing. How are we gonna get them to send over one person onto our ship? What's that part of the plan entail?
I mean, we could have them send all of them and just.
But what's the lie we're spinning? Like, hey, oh no, we're in trouble. Like, we need help. Maybe we can send out an SOS. Like something's broken, or if they're not the type willing to help, we could, I don't know, bribe someone. We got to figure out a way that they're gonna want to give someone, send them over in good faith. I guess we could pretend to be a ship in distress. Well, it's Central Overguild, right? So they sort of have a defense contract situation. So it might be part of their protocol or routine jobs to help ships in distress.
Okay, so we send an SOS. We say something's broken. What's broken?
Hey, ship, what could you convincingly make look broken, according to scanners?
Well, I suppose I could make my airlock seem broken, even though it ain't.
Okay, we can do that. Airlock, and then, if the airlock's broken, it could be breaches everywhere. I mean, we could go up and we could be dead in seconds. We could.
Now.
No, it's fake. Okay. You do understand that. It'll be fake.
Okay.
Right?
Whew,
okay, great. I'm sorry. Have we been on missions together before?
We've been on one mission. Or I've been on one mission.
In your whole life.
So Walla's been on one in their whole life.
Okay. Right. Sweet princess. Okay. It's fake. It's fake. It's gonna be fine.
Then they send someone over, and
we pacify them.
Yeah.
Alrighty, we're gonna get there real soon. You think you're ready with whatever you're up to, bandits?
Yeah, okay, but real quick, plan B. What if they don't go for it? If they don't go for it, I mean, it's essential ship. So, do we know anything about this? It was mentioned that it was a specific type of ship, right?
Yes, it was.
Glassenheit.
Yeah, Galassenheit. Good memory. Indeed. Yes, it seems like this is a ship that seems to have a bunch of servers on it.
Oh, wasn't there a type of ship that it said in the dossier?
Predator class?
Yeah, Predator class.
Okay.
It's still the ship.
Predator. Right. Would I know anything with my military background about a Predator ship and potentially what its capabilities are?
Yeah, it has capabilities of both getting away really fast and also being able to defend itself.
Got it. So hopefully our ruse works, because otherwise I don't think we could necessarily take them. I will explain.
So, you are... go ahead. I'll let you finish your planning first.
I think that's...
So we are ready for our ruse. Should we send... I'll go send out an SOS signal.
Yeah.
Okay. Then, after spending days sailing through space, you approach the orbit of Panlin 5. The planet you see through your window is stunningly blue. The entire surface seems to be covered in water. As you approach, you see a fleet of ships floating in orbit. In the center of the cluster is a huge ship made of 3 discs connected by a rectangular column. So, which one of these ships were you trying to get me to hail?
All right. You said what? What was it, Walala?
Big one. Oh, the Galassenheit?
Yeah. Can
Alrighty, well, I'm gonna need some help with that. If any of you want to do come up to the bridge and
I'm in the bridge.
Scan it. Okay, do a difficulty 2 check. To scan the fleet to figure out which one is the Galassenheit.
I press a bunch of buttons. Boop, 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 boop,
boop. So good at it. You're a savant.
Okay. So you find out that there are 73 ships, and the Galassenheit is on the leftmost edge of the cluster of ships.
Oh, it's a little one. Okay.
Well, it's larger than the Space Goat, like quite a bit larger than the Space Goat, but it's still really dwarfed by whatever the ship is in the middle. The Galassenheit is imposing. It's made of polished metal with a combination of smooth curves and razor-sharp edges, and the shape is like a horseshoe crab with a cinched waist. There's 3 huge thrusters running out the back, and it's unclear exactly how well guarded it is from the outside.
Okay. Goodness gracious. Okay. Do I like hover my hand over the SOS button?
Yeah, we
Do
want to
just do it.
So yes, Space Ghost. Wait. I'm having some memory problems. Ship, we need to hail that one. The SOS, and only that ship. So it's sort of a targeted thing. So,
All right, I can do that for you. Okay, so you hear again, like I don't think space has bells, but this has some techno sounds like doop 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 doop, and then you see a hologram of this person pop up.
Oh, cool.
Oh, my.
Oh,
we're gonna kill
Hi,
them. Oh
so-
no.
Why are they wearing sunglasses? I like it.
Because they're cool,
Okay,
Lisa.
Oh, okay.
Yes, all right. We have a lot of things to get. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Who are you, and what is your clearance level?
Help.
We're
Am I the only one in the fridge?
yeah, we're in trouble. Our space lock door is all messed up. Sorry, could you just send someone over? We're afraid we might implode. Which is really gonna hurt everyone all around. So it's a desperate situation, truly.
Well, I'm the Overguild supervisor, Red Better.
Oh, then you could help us. We need an overguild. We definitely need a supervisor on board.
Yes.
And what exactly is wrong with your ship?
The airlocks.
The airlocks. Yeah, our ship can send you a report of the airs. None of us read any of this stuff. None of us had supervisor training.
You see,
So we don't understand.
They are like, okay, you all need to roll a complexity 3 check to, like, whoever wants to try to deceive them.
That's fair. Skill-wise, I may not be the best for this, but it might be funny.
That you know what?
I
I respect it, no matter what.
I could try.
Yeah.
I would like to try empathy. And I'm just saying, I know you're so busy and you're so important, but that's because you had all that training. You're the only one that could help us, and we'd really, really appreciate it.
Yeah, we need a
cool.
manager. We do need a manager.
Yes.
Oh my god, I'm so
Wallace,
glad you rolled
good
that.
at everything except the game.
So you say, so you notice their demeanor, combined with the fact that they're currently typing on 2 keyboards at once, gives you the impression they would really like to get this conversation done with. So you hear Red Better say, all right, fine. I will come over and see if I can repair your ship.
Oh my god, thank you. That's such a
Thank
relief.
you.
Yeah, such a relief.
Tentacles.
Okay, so you see outside of the Galassenite, like there's this kind of like, there's a force field kind of outside of it, but it it closes down for a second, and a ship like shoots out of the bay, and it's like a really small, like a space jumper. It's trying to approach the loading bay. Do you open the loading bay?
Yes. I would also like to say, everyone, if you could wait just in the hall, and then wait for them to get on board, then we're gonna close the airlock. You too, Space Goat. Listen, we're gonna close the airlock, and I'm gonna throw a breach bomb just in there. Take care of the situation. Wait, can you still use the body? If it what?
He seems so nice. I can't wait to get to know him.
This isn't that real nice, you know, throwing a breach bomb inside my, like, that's gonna suck, ain't it?
Well, I'm sorry. Okay, what do you want me to use? I got a binding net. I could do, I have a pistol, but, that'll take a while. I have a sword I could kill him with.
Space
I have,
What?
Yeah?
Question for you.
Yeah, what's that?
Can you drain all of the oxygen out of the airlock so they
I
suffocate?
certainly can.
Okay, well, if you're gonna do it that way, then why am I even here? And I'm gonna put away all my weapons while you're... Oh, man.
Alrighty. So I'm gonna have them land over here where it says storage. And there's just a thing on the side that opens up. You opened the airlock doors, and you see a small schooner come in and land here. Okay.
Sorry, we can't see the words on the overlay, or I haven't seen your ping yet. If you
their
did one.
ping is
It's above.
near the bridge.
Oh, got it. Okay, perfect. Whoop, running up there.
It seems like this is a small personal craft.
Got it.
I feel like Walala hasn't made the connection that in order for Zeke to inhabit this body, we need to like, yeah. I was really confused.
I'm gonna make a token for this thing, this little ship. I'm just gonna make it like I'm gonna draw it there, and then you'll see where it is. But it has touched down now with a loud clank and landed in the bay.
May I go to engineering and grab a pipe?
Yes.
Oh, wait, you want a pipe? I got so many weapons. Somebody should get to use a weapon if that's the plan.
My little slug hands.
Again, I have a pistol, I have a laser sword, I have breach bombs, I have a brewer's kit if you want to throw a cask at them, I have a binding net. Okay, all right, I give you the laser sword.
You notice that the space schooner touches down, and you see Redbetter getting out of it, and you notice his like forearms, and you notice that he's still like on his computer, like sending messages as he's doing this, like. So you can see him from like maybe in another room. There's like a computer with a camera seeing what's inside the storage bay. Would you like to open the door and go in yourself?
So he's in the place where we could drain the oxygen, right?
Yeah, theoretically. You would have to, you would just have to ask Space Goat if you wanted to do that.
Space Goat, lock the doors and drain that oxygen, because we're doing this the easy way, I guess.
So, are y'all trying to, add something to my storage bay, if you know what I mean?
Yes.
The weird skulls and stuff. Yeah, I guess.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose that's fine. You said there was a problem with the airlock.
We do need the meat on them. We need to keep the meat on them. Zeke, you need the meat stuff, right?
Sorry, not I. Redbetter knocks at the door.
Okay, yeah, just go ahead and do the oxygen. Come on.
I'll unlock it right now. And I wait for him to die.
And I wait for him.
He said,
what's happening? I'm confused.
Oh, we're just putting him.
You hear yelling, so I don't have time for this. I came to repair your airlock. I can't breathe in here. I'm going to have to use a ventilator.
Oh no, he's got a ventilator.
I'm going to let the let the others know about this.
Open the airlock. Open the airlock. Take it back. Open the airlock.
Okay, do you open the door?
Are we fine with opening the door?
Yeah, I mean, and then I draw my pistol and I'm like.
Okay, he steps through the door, and you have a pistol drawn at him. You're like right beside him.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna try and karate chop him, like a Spock karate chop, to try and like take him out with my military moves.
Okay, roll complexity too.
Okay. Yep. Here we go. That feels like a straight. Oh, it might be a stealth. I'm gonna do a stealth. That feels wait. Would you accept skullduggery?
Sure, I would accept skullduggery.
This feels very piratey. Here we go. Oh no, wait, not a condition. I so rarely get to use character sheets. Yay!
Okay. So here's what happens. When Vinko tries to karate chop him, you notice that your arm, your fist, your crystal, hits against a shield, and though the shield breaks, When you hit it, it doesn't go all the way through to him, and he turns and says, "What is the meaning of this? I came to help you, and you all are going to try to mug me? Really?" And then he starts stepping back.
Oh, pirates, help me. Oh, no. Oh.
And he starts like tapping at his devices, so you should do something quickly.
Yes. I mean, if nobody else is going to do anything, I want
to smash his pad.
Yeah, great. So roll to do so. I'm going to say complexity 3 because you're a little bit far away.
That's fine. I'd like to do it with power, if I may.
Okay, cool.
Launch your slug body to mash the tablet.
Ooh, pass 256.
Okay, so I would like for you to tell me how you get from this side of the room to the other side of the room and break his device.
I throw the laser sword.
Yes. Okay, you like stab all the way through it and like skewer it like it was an olive on a cocktail skewer. And you see the zzz of the electricity. He's like, "Oh, I can't believe this is happening to me. Why is it always me?" He says.
What happened to this person?
Lala is going to quickly tap on her smart tablet and open up Spacify again and start blasting I'm forgetting.
DJ Buzzworthy.
Yeah, DJ Buzzworthy. And she says, "You just work too much. Aren't you moved by this music? Let's all party." And she's trying to dance and like get him really into this music.
Okay, roll complexity 4 because that's a very hard sell when he's been attacked and
okay. That is fair. Fair. Can it be just like my presence? Like I have a big party presence, and also is my minor condition?
I have
still
a
up?
big party presence. Is
I have a
something
big party
I wish
presence.
I could say in my real life.
Well, you're still, you're still glittery, so I guess it'll be difficulty 3.
Okay. All right. Cool. Roll. Oh no! My party presence has failed me.
Okay. So what happens is that the way that you're dancing makes all of the glitter fall off of you, and you lose your minor positive condition.
Oh no! I slip in it.
Okay, yeah, and you fall. So like you're in a puddle of Walla.
Oh.
Yeah. I would like to step in here and just use my.
Hold on a second. It's his turn.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Fair.
He's gonna take some steps back and try to get on the ship again quickly. So now you can go.
Okay.
He's also going to take out a pistol and ready it, though it's not his turn again. When it's his turn again, he's going to try to shoot at Vinko.
Fair enough. All right. So I would like to go ahead and I've never actually used a common binding net. So it mentions manacle in the description, but is this something I can throw or does it have to be?
You can throw it. No problem.
Cool. Then I'm going to go ahead and try and bind this individual as I kind of swing this and like lasso, the energy to try and bind.
Okay. I'm going to say difficulty 3.
Okay. All right. So let's see. I would like to use... I'm so close to a Nova. Do I have a D8 I can use? Oh, wait. No, it was 8 for skullduggery, so it's D6. Athletics? Could I spin that for you as I, like, javelin throw it, and then I'm trying to, like, whip it onto this?
Yeah, briefly.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
So complexity 3, and... Yes!
All right. Okay, so he's bound and he can't get away anymore. Though I must say, I said at the beginning he has 2 computers, and he still does. He has 4 arms, and his other one is like right there. And though he can't type at it right now because his hands are bound, his other device is there.
Fair enough.
That'll be useful.
Yeah. Okay. So, why? Could you just let me leave?
We really can't.
I was trying to help you. What is this? Okay,
We just really want to throw a rocking space party. That's all this is about.
I love that you're right.
You're right.
Are you trying to bribe me or something? Are you like trying to
This is the worst attempt at
bribery. We didn't have a very
ever.
good plan.
What?
I'm gonna
we had
slug
a
in.
great plan. Oh.
Yeah.
No, it's not that. I need your body.
Oh, okay. Then what are you gonna do now?
Or we could just have a really cool party. I mean, those are the options.
I'll have a party in their body.
Okay.
Yes.
Can they do some kind of like intimidate thing? to make this man... I feel scared of.
Well, where's the I threw the laser sword, right?
Yeah, the laser sword is right there if you want to grab it.
Oh man.
So Zavoy can only take over dead bodies. Though I would be conscious of, well, I'll let you choose what you do.
It's up to you. I guess Zika would be your turn, I guess, if we're going in turn order. So what is Zeke doing?
Take their respirator.
Mm-hmm.
And I slowly walk out.
Mm-hmm.
And I close the airlock again.
You also take their other computer?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll give you that one.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll take the computer. I'll take the laser sword. Go out of the airlock.
Okay. I'd say that they get back into their ship.
Oh, so they'll be able to get into their ship if.
Well, actually, Celeste, you have bound them.
Yes.
So maybe not. Okay. All right. So you hear screaming on the other side of the airlocks, and 20 minutes later, you stop hearing screaming.
This is the worst.
Oh my God.
You know, we should have just killed them. This is probably the worst way to do that.
Yeah, but this is gonna sound horrible. I didn't want to damage my new body.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess.
I'm okay if they take this memory.
Yeah, it's gonna be. You
Oh
know,
God, is this why they take our memories?
you know,
Both your parents seem really into taking memories, so I'm sure they can work something out. You know, they're there. War is hell. Willala.
So, do you open the door and get your new body?
Yes, and I'm gonna spend my Nova point after finally using all 6 skills to inhabit.
Okay, I'm gonna give you power over this token then.
Cool.
So you can have this power.
This makes me think of like a Black Mirror episode or something.
Yeah,
We're just in here to like
is-
throw a rager and we've like murdered someone.
this is the price of fun.
Oh my God.
Gosh,
you're not
this
wrong.
is such a hassle.
We just wanted to party.
That's what you're using that place.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So there you are. And
Get into the little ship.
yeah, you get into the little ship. Okay, are you gonna go aboard the Galassenheit now?
I
well,
guess.
Was there only him on the ship? He made it seem like it was only him. So could we go on that ship and help, or would it be suspicious if we all helped?
I rescued all of you after you were stuck in a ship with a malfunctioning airlock.
Okay.
Does one of us need to be on this ship if we're using Space Goat to help with the
Not
MI jack?
necessarily.
Okay.
I mean, I'm willing to stay on board this ship though, just in case you know something funny happens. If you two, I'm not good with computers or subtlety, so you know.
But you have the weapons that you want to use.
I do want to use the weapons, and it is very disappointing. I have not gotten to use my weapons.
Are you able to move this character now?
Yes, I am.
Cool.
Haha.
All right. Sweet. So do you take the small ship and try to fly it to the Galassenheit, or are you going to choose to do something else?
Yeah.
I'd take the small ship and fly whoever wants to go with.
Yeah, I'll go with you.
I guess I won't split the party, just to be easy, if that's fine. I guess I'll go.
I'll be like, all right, yeah, I do want to punch someone.
All right. Sweet. So in that case, what you do is, so you fly into space and you approach the Galassenheit. Okay. Approaching the starboard side of the Galassenheit, a huge hangar door slides open. And as you approach, the MI of this ship says, okay, but you have to do the fine maneuvering yourself. And then you got to roll a complexity 3 skill to fly it and dock on the Galassinite.
I crack my knuckles, which is very loud because I'm made of crystal, and I'd be like, I've been piloting since before
If
you were
you
born.
are the one flying it, the complexity is decreased by 1.
Oh, yeah, I'd step aside, children. And I'm gonna go ahead and fly this baby. Let's do it. So, oh wait, let me increase my Nova points so I can restart. What would be like the piloting skill, I guess? Perception, maybe, as I'm like finding the best way to dock on board this ship in the most direct path.
That would work.
Okay. Yeah, so I perceive, and so complexity 2?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's you've been doing this my whole life. Zoom, 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 zoom. As I succeed on that.
Indeed. Okay, so the inside of the hangar is cavernous and utilitarian, with plain metallic walls and neat piles of crates. Landing spaces are marked on the rubber floors using colorful lines. And as you pull in, you see that there are 2 peace crafts waiting for you. You feel like a fish being swallowed by a larger fish, and as you bring the small craft down, there's no other ships to worry about hitting, and you land neatly between the lines on the floor. There's a window to the aft through which you can see a mass of blinking lights and small screens. From the blueprint, you recognize this as the server room. Now, I'm going to move you to this map, and I just need to mess with this map a little bit, I think, because I think that if there's a token here that shouldn't be here, since you have taken over a body and whatnot.
Yay!
Indeed. All right. So who would like to get out of the ship first?
It just looks like I need vision, specifically on my token, so I can show it to the audience.
Awesome. I'm going to do that just now.
Got it.
I am just moving us to this map, and it's taking a moment for the map to load.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gabe, if you want to lead this,
good now?
by all means.
I want to walk out first. Just in case.
This should be a little bit of a messy map, and let me just try to clean it up because there's a little bit of copies of everyone, which I didn't intend.
I am still in darkness.
Still in darkness. Is that so?
Yes.
Okay.
If you want me to mess around and try to get vision, I can do that. I believe I have GM permissions. Yeah. So you can just keep on doing the thing.
Yeah, and if you don't have GM's permissions, I can just give it to you, since this is like basically our second to last map. I'm not sure why your character doesn't have vision, because I just moved. Oh, because I moved you onto the GM layer. There we go. Okay. Beep. Now can you see?
Not for me. Can anyone else? Okay.
Huh. I'm just going to double check that this map has dynamic lighting on, because I have worked on the dynamic lighting for this one, and I don't know why it wouldn't work normally. So yeah, Celeste, if you want to jump into, can no one see?
I cannot.
No one can see.
Okay. That's not delightful. Okay. So I'm working on giving you all, vision. There we go.
I can see now.
Oh, maybe.
Cool. I just need to manually give you all vision.
Got it.
2 seconds.
No
I'm a professional, I promise.
It's a big mood.
You want to describe to them what you see?
So,
do you want to tell them? And is it different when you look out of this body than when you look out of your last body?
Probably a little bit, I guess. Actually, how many? They only have 2 eyes, right?
Yeah. Like, could you see different colors?
Okay. So yeah, coming out, seeing the 2 large piece craft, and there's like his first reaction is to stiffen up, but then he realized that the other one seemed kind of like nonchalant and laid back. So he's a little more like, oh, yes, this is a hassle. This is a hassle. This is a hassle. And he just like slowly makes his way out, and then like gets right outside and like almost like lethargically is like, come on out now. It's time. Beckoning for the other two.
I follow.
I will follow as well.
Yeah, and you see the Peacecrafts stiffen as you walk in, and they give you a salute. What are your further tasks for us, Redbetter, sir?
Continue
so you should be
your
able to
previous
see
work.
as soon as this goes through. Is that the case?
I can see. Yes. Yes. We are good now.
Nice. And is Walala also able to see?
I am not able to see.
Do you have vision?
The map is pretty big. You might need to scroll down into the
Cool.
middle.
I'm working on that.
Okay.
Where are we on the map?
Right in,
I
kind of the
actually
middle.
think it. I
Middle,
will.
bottom.
Yes, indeed. You're here. Here's a shift ping. But okay. So the two Peacecrafts who are standing there look at each other and say, "Our past tasks have been complete. We await further instruction."
Keep a attentive listen for any other signals from outside ships.
And who are your guests?
These are a pair that were on that ship with the damaged airlock. I have chosen to temporarily give them an asylum as we find a place to properly repair it for them, and then they can repay us for our assistance.
Uh-huh.
Even though it's a hassle.
Uh-huh.
Affirmative. Yeah, they seem to buy it.
Cool.
Uh-huh.
Excellent.
All right. So where would you like to go now? You notice on this body that there's a key card. Also, the space code is not.
We should find the computer
Just to be
room.
honest.
Probably start like walking towards like the bridge, I guess.
The MI Jack was near the server rooms.
Okay.
That's it.
So you're gonna try to find the MI?
Yes.
That's right.
Let's do that.
Okay. Yeah. You. So do you remember where on the ship that was?
It was next to the server rooms, like to the on the blue map, it was like to the right.
Yes, it was. Yeah, so it was right near like the butt of the ship.
Yeah, indeed.
So if we're in the hangar, we should actually be very
where would you
close
like
to
to try to go now? So is nice, indeed.
Schematics help. So I guess we're
So
going.
do you
What
want
would
to
be
try to use
like?
the key card on the door?
Yes, please.
I heard you muted for a second. Would you mind to repeat?
Yes, I'd like to use the key card on the door.
Okay. Yeah, you do, and the door opens no problem. Except that there's an interesting connection. So maybe I will. I'm going to try to refresh and see if this. 1 second.
Yeah, no worries.
The joys of live streaming.
Yes.
Yeah, technology is great and also the worst.
Technology is hard. Everyone.
Yeah, I have a solid connection though. I have it actually plugged into the router, so I'm kind of surprised this is happening.
It
seems clear
like you're
now.
back now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm refreshing in
Weird.
Roll20.
Okay.
I had to do a lot of stuff on different layers a moment
So
ago.
maybe that's your computer was just having a.
Cool. But yes, using the key card on the door.
Okay. The door opens with no problems, and it seems like seems like I'm paused again, huh?
No,
Okay.
we can hear you.
Okay, so it seems like those Peacecraft, they don't notice anything immediately.
Okay.
And which way do you go when you exit the door? Do you go to the left or to the right?
I think it was to the right.
Can Walala just pull up the schematics on the tablet and we can just follow those instructions?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's a good
absolutely.
idea.
If you have your tablet with you?
Yeah,
Okay, great.
I keep it on me at all times.
Okay, yeah. And try to do this. Yeah, are you trying to do this subtly? Like, are you letting the
Zeke.
Peacecrafts notice what you're doing?
I mean, Zeke, you're in a body that belongs on this ship, so.
Yeah,
I
I
don't know
feel
if we
like
have to-
if I notice the Peacecraft are looking at us at any point, I switch over to my math game.
Yeah, I'm just sort of watching things, looking like an observer who's maybe a little upset. I don't think that's really a lie.
And I'm gonna pull up the pad that I got from them, and almost as if I'm going to the server room to do maintenance, but I'm keeping these people with me so I can keep an eye on them.
Mm.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Gotta freeze. Oh dear.
Hi, did you lose me for a moment?
Yes, we did.
Hi, should be back in just a sec.
Okay. It's that nighttime. All the people want to use that internet.
Sometimes I just outright lose the internet, so this is better than what I get.
I just switched from my connection. I wanted to see if it would help.
Okay.
Has that happened to you while streaming before?
Yes.
Oh yeah, it happens all the time.
A lot.
Yeah, the brain power for computers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I see.
Oh.
Oh dear.
I see that Walla has walked through that door,
Oh yeah, I just moved my token
which is
through.
correct, and up to the north, to the top. That's fine. And then you're going into the
Yep, I think we're all going in.
MI jack up there, or going into the room.
Yeah.
Yep, because it was up and then it was right.
Okay, so
Okay.
That's right. Okay. Yeah. I remember where we're going.
Neat. Oh! I cross. Whoa, wait, that's outside the ship. I don't want to die in space.
Yeah, so I think I'm gonna try the key, my key card on this door right here, because I think this is the one that's gonna leave to the MI jack.
All right. Swipe.
okay. Okay, so you're able to open that door and get into the room.
Cool.
Inside, it's a room with a lot of screens and one very big screen, but otherwise everything kind of looks like it's out of a, like everything is white and gleaming.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, supercomputer seems like a pretty good place to start.
Yeah.
I will secure the perimeter while you do the techno, garbage.
Thanks, Finn.
Okay, so you're gonna guard the door?
Yes. With my pistol.
I can try to do a hack
Mm.
if you want me on computers.
That
Yeah.
would be smart.
I definitely don't want to, so please do.
Okay, so if you'd like to do that, please just roll a difficulty 3. The first thing that you're gonna do is try to get into the computer. It's got a password.
All right. I try password 123. I try all the usual suspects.
Okay. So if you want to, like, you're just like guessing some random ones.
I passed. So
Okay,
I
cool.
kind of want to say it was password 123. First one I tried.
You
find the right password.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's written on a sticky note that he's
Yeah.
left on the screen because he's like me and
Okay.
forgets.
So
I've done that.
that's right.
I do that all the time. Don't come to my house. I feel like I shouldn't
And,
have to say that on the internet.
When you get there.
Mhm.
So in the MI space, it's a kind of stool.
I think
Hey.
we've hit a big gap in the internet.
A big gap. I think
Everyone,
we
thank
missed
you
that
so much
description.
for your patience.
Oh, it's my chair. I thought that was my hair.
Making the crunching.
Okay,
sound?
one moment. I just want to make sure that everything is working. It's being really weird to say.
Yeah, no, I've literally had moments where like something knocks down my power line and then my power
I don't
just
know
goes
why
out.
everything
It's
just
really-
stopped working for a second.
Oh no.
That's weird.
Yeah.
I can hear you all, but can you
Every once in a while, we hear
hear
you.
me?
Fade in and out.
Once in a while. Oh no. And so Walla was able to hack into the computer, but once you got in there, did you hear what it looked like?
Mm-mm.
No.
No.
Okay. So inside, it's a kind
Oh gosh.
of interesting thing to look at because it seems. Hello?
Yes. Hello.
Yeah.
We heard that it was an interesting thing to look at, and then we missed the description after that.
Okay.
Stream
Yeah.
wide
So
patrol.
are you here?
Back out again.
Hearing me now?
Every once
Oh,
in a
this is
while.
the stream life, I guess. Did the bunnies eat the cord? Maybe the bunnies ate the cord and the internet isn't working.
Oh no, bunnies, why?
You know what, folks?
Yeah,
Let's go to.
it doesn't seem like it. It seems like the cord is in one.
We're gonna go to a very quick break screen
Let's take a
and
break.
be back in just a couple
And
of
then come back for
moments
just a
here to let
second.
you know what's going
Makes
on
sense.
here. So thank you all so much for staying
Thanks,
with us.
everyone.
Quick break screen here.
Back
All
soon.
right. can see us again.
Great. Thank you, Celeste. Okay, wonderful. All right, so Walala was successful on the hacking check, and what that means is that you now, instead of everything, the color being gone, it is now like lasers refracting, and you see a room that's like a crystal labyrinth.
Whoa.
Okay, so as you go into the server room, it seems that the Peacecrafts kind of are in the hallway, just kind of like looking at you all, but Walala only sees the inside of the MI space. What would you like to do?
Is there? I don't know enough about how computers and stuff work to know what words to say, but I want to find the list of ships and I want to add ours.
Okay, roll a difficulty 3 check to try to navigate through this to try to find what you're looking for.
All right. It's not exciting, but I'm going to keep doing my computer rolls.
I mean, if it's good,
Works.
it's good.
Hey.
Passed. 11, 6, 10.
Huzzah.
Okay, wonderful. Okay, as you pass, so Walala weaves through all of the different corners of the maze, and then eventually, you're no longer surrounded by strange refractive laser light, and you find a book, which is it's on a dais, and on it, you see a quill pin. And in the book, there's a lot of names of ships.
Oh. Okay. Well, then I take up the quill pen and I want to add the Crystal Darling to it.
Oh, okay.
Also Space Goat.
Great.
Nice.
Great.
Nice. Bring your own ship.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, you do. And now roll to see if you can find your way out of the MI space.
Okay. Theme complexity 3.
Actually, this is just complexity 2 since you went through one time already.
Nice. Oh, pass. You're just doing so good at
Woo!
computers.
All right, sweet. So you take one last look at how you wrote in your elegant, clean handwriting, the Crystal Darling, the Space Goat, and then you leave and you find your way out, and you see each other in the server room.
Did you do it?
We did it.
We're on the list. Okay.
We're on the list.
Okay.
It's going to be a great party.
It really will.
So
Maybe.
Zeke, maybe you should hold something, maybe like a toolbox. So when we're going back, you're like, oh, I just needed a wrench.
Zeke is a weird nickname for someone named Redbetter, but I suppose.
Oh, this
so.
is like a method acting. I took an acting class in college 40 years ago.
Sure you did.
Yeah. Okay. Big wrench.
Well, at least you all seem to be good at maintaining the servers. I guess there was some value to picking you up.
So the Peacecraft kind of talked to each other. Normally, we are the ones maintaining the service. Have we not been adequate in our tasks?
No, I was just giving them a test to see if they might be of use to the rest of the fleet. You are reliable, but someone else might need someone more like them. And I'm gonna put my expendable.
Oh my god.
I liked him better as Zeke.
I did too.
Yeah, honestly, I did too.
What do they mean? Redbetter was once Zeke? Maybe that's code name. Affirmative.
Code name. Yep. So we have to. Red said that we have to go back to our ship now, right, Red?
I mean, if you would like to go back to a broken ship, I will happily take you back. Peacecrafts, prepare us to leave after I drop them off of their malfunctioning ship.
Yes.
Hooray!
To the MI. And then they leave and go to the bridge.
I hang back and talk to Willal. I'm like, I'm really confused if he's just a really good actor or he just forgot.
What if What if Red Better took over Zeke instead of the other way around?
I'm just aghast as I follow
Okay,
Zeke
I guess we'll
back
see
to
if he
the
stays on the ship with us.
We walk back to the ship. What a hassle. Scouting
All
ship.
right. So, are you going to get on the small ship and then go back to yours?
Yep.
Yeah.
Who would like to pilot it this time?
Me, always. I
Yeah.
insist.
Do it. You're good at that.
I
Awesome.
insist. All right. So here we go. Beep, beep, beep. Where? Oh, no. Now I got to find my character sheet. Am I an NPC now? Yeah. Okay. All right. Here we go. I am. Pulling Zinko. Wow, what a handsome boy. I am going to use my... I'm going to use... skullduggery, because I'm trying to make everything seem normal, and this is fine.
All right.
This is fine.
This is fine. So on the, was it complexity 2 again?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Because
Great.
you're flying.
Which is great news, because then I passed. As I'm
All
like,
right, sweet.
yes.
Okay. So,
This is nerve-wracking.
indeed. So, I'm going to say that you get back to the space goat.
Yes.
And you dock in the space goat, and now you have you have Zeke's body, original body, that's laying there on the floor where you left it, and also the skiff, which is in your storage now. All right, so after you are on the ship for a little while, like a few hours, you notice the smart slab start to ring again.
Oh,
Oh,
everybody. There's, what's my dad's name? Kashi. There's Kashi Mail. And I round everyone else in the lounge.
yeah. All right.
Okay, so it's actually a voice
Amazing.
chat, and it seems to be Mistress Sana.
Oh,
Hey, mistress.
Yes. So, how did it go? Were you successful? We're waiting, but we're kind of hiding behind those asteroids to make sure that no one hurts us.
oh yeah, we were supposed to tell them it was
We
safe.
forgot. Yeah, no, we just finished.
Just.
Just did it, and it's great.
And do you think that you could be our escort then?
Yes, we
Yes.
absolutely can, because we are also on the list.
Yes.
Excellent, excellent. So you see a ship that appears, and it looks like basically a chandelier.
Oh my god, fancy.
Yeah, the Crystal Darling. And it flies towards your ship, and they really contrast each other, these two. Okay, and then would you like to try to go through the blockade and see what happens?
Yes,
here we
Let's
go.
hold on to our butts.
I have an idea.
Okay.
Oh,
I can fly back to the main ship and then tell the Peacecraft that we're escorting these two back.
Is that? Yeah, sure. You could do that, or you could hail them.
I'm going to hail them.
Yes.
Yes. So there seems to be another craft that is allied with this one that is going to perform the proper repairs and seem to be bringing gifts. I have checked out the manifest, and it checks out. If we bring them through, we both get the glory and may have to do less work. And I'm a big fan of the second part of that.
We find this acceptable. Will you have us complete the rest of your tasks for today?
You are the only ones I can rely on. Make it so.
They high five each other.
Oh, power twins.
Oh.
Yeah.
Good.
Good boys. They're good boys.
And then they hang up.
Cool.
Yeah.
This is exhausting.
All right. Well, yeah. Now that we have that, we should be clear for or approach.
Okay, so you approach Panlin 5. And as you approach it, you realize that this is a particularly beautiful planet. And at first, you thought that it was made completely of water. But you actually notice a few islands. And although they said escort you, it seems like the Crystal Darling has a pretty clear path about where they want to land. and they touch down, and it's very nerve-wracking for a little while as you enter the atmosphere, because you don't know if the rest of the 70 ships around you are suddenly going to hail you. And so there's a moment where you think that, like, they might start shooting, there might be a shield, but you're able to touch, you're able to pass into the orbit. Now, who's piloting the craft?
Do you have to ask?
You go ahead and roll to touchdown.
All right. Complexity 2.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's do. Oh boy. Can I be very? I'm performing as I do this. I'm making.
Sure.
Okay. Here we go. I'm really showing off for my friends. There we are. That's a pass. Okay, showing off. Whew, it paid. Yes.
I'm getting nervous about your rolls.
Switching to this map. I know I've done so well, and I'm only a little afraid.
All right. So now you all touch down, and you touch down in the water, and you just hear a simple splash, and you touch down next to the Crystal Darling, and you see Silo get out and begin to set some stuff up. He has a lot of stuff to do. So can you all help me? I want to put up this tent and set up the D-Day booth, and I've got to make sure all of the drinks are ready. So if you want to help him with anything, just roll complexity 2 to get the party started.
Yeah, I'll help with the drinks. Yeah, that's about right.
I want to help. Well, I don't know what to help with.
I'm going to use my my dexterousness, my stealth, to try to help set stuff up really quickly.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Just give me complexity 2 tricks. And
I failed.
It was finally time.
It's okay. It just means that what you it takes you much longer, and possibly because you notice that some of this stuff says DJ Buzzworthy.
Oh my god!
Oh no, you have to lick everything you encounter. I don't know why it's so weird.
I kind of want to use decorum just because of setting a general aesthetic and feeling to make sure that it's actually meeting what we want, and just because decorum is fun. I just like that word.
Yeah, I reassessed, and I think I'm directing people, so I'm going to use suave to try and encourage people to be their best.
So that's a decorum success, 1 in 3.
Oh, that's a suave success. I'm so good at managing.
Okay, so what happens is that after you and Silo spend a little bit of time getting the beach and everything set up, there are 2 tents, and they're basically like festival tents. So it seems that Mr. Stella planned this, but she hasn't yet left the Crystal Darling. But then after everything is set up, you see a bunch, you see her leave the ship, and she comes down and says to you, "Oh, so it seems like you all have done a great job."
Yeah, thanks. Yes, we try. We're professionals.
Absolutely. It was a hassle.
Did a hack.
And who are you then, sir? To Redbetter.
I'm Zeke.
Oh my! Wow, yeah, it's certainly a sporting new figure.
Yes, thank you. So many arms, and I like.
Also, before you see this, you hear there's a bit of music coming from inside the Crystal Darling, and it seems like everywhere around you, you see a bunch of like a little buzzing, and you notice that there's a swarm that leaves the Crystal Darling.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
And where the DJ booth has just been set up, a group of swarming insects seems to be moving around some of the dials and getting everything ready.
Oh.
And followed by that is a bunch of fan people. There's a driftling who's breaking some glow sticks. There are a bunch of Savoy who have these headphones on that have cat ears. And everyone's around just like hyping up, and they're all just like humming along and low-key beginning to dance to this music.
I'm sorry, this picture of a Ronan is the best thing I've ever seen in my whole life.
It's the best. I love
Thank
all
you.
this art.
That's amazing.
DJ
Our
Buzzworthy. It's on the screen.
Yep, our artist is called Patsy McDowell at Anyone's Patsy on Twitter. He's amazing.
Oh my god.
Yep, and yep.
Yep.
We're writing it down. Okay, and what happens next is kind of up to you. What do you do for the next several hours? There's a volleyball court. Some people are making a fire. The DJ's beginning to set the mood. And so how do your characters spend their time?
Walala for sure is like right by the DJ stage. She tries to get an autograph. And she just like is like right by the stage trying to hold her spot for the show.
You absolutely get an autograph. Like, it's really easy for DJ Buzzworthy to be everywhere at once. So they like kind of like some of them kind of sit on like the sides near where your feathers are, and you can feel like some of these like beetles in your feathers. And a bunch of them grab a pen and they sign something for you. What do they sign?
I have a gold Sharpie and they sign the back of my Switch. My space Switch.
Ooh, that's swag.
That's awesome.
But, so you don't see Dr. Kashi, but you do see Corda. Corda Zavisi seems to be like there with their fan. And the Peacecraft is also there, called Techno Rose. Some of the music is coming from Techno Rose's shoulder. They're like really carrying the beat.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think Vin is gonna very awkwardly make their way over to Corda and be like, so you mentioned something about a dance. I'm not sure if you still wanted to do that. And then my friend said that weird thing about polishing my crystal, which you do not have to do at all. I think we should get to know each other first. But you said you like dancing. So if you wanted to dance before, or I mean not before, but if you I don't hold out a hand.
Kind of lets you carries on until you stop talking, and then they like grab your hand and they like lead you at dancing. Like they like show you how to move, and you're probably quite stiff.
Yes.
But you can roll a complexity 2 check to try to dance with them.
I will roll. Ooh, all right. I'm going to call on all of my, you know what? I'm going to say this is perception because I'm trying to see what they are doing and follow their lead.
Perfect.
During this. So I'm going to use my perception.
Okay.
It's a failure. It's double sevens. I fail.
So eventually they adapt to your dancing style, but first they drop you.
Oh, that's fair.
And then they try to pick you up, and then they pretend like it was a dip and kiss you on the cheek.
Oh! Oh! Oh, gosh. I have no idea what someone so glamorous like you is doing with someone like me, but boy, this is a lot of fun.
So what is Zeke up to?
Zeke is literally like walking around and schmoozing with the like shiftiest looking people because he's trying to improve his stance of his crime family.
Great. So there are a lot of really shifty people here, but mostly they're fans. So there are some others. Avoid. You want to talk to them?
Yes.
Okay, so maybe you swap stories with them about the different bodies that they've had. Some of them talk about this space station, Golgar the Magnificent, and it's apparently a place where there are all of these necromancers, so you could possibly get some bodies, and so they're really hyped about that, and they're thinking about doing a possible raid on it to try to steal some of the necromancers' corpses.
I'm in.
Yeah. And so the evening passes and it becomes nighttime. And the general vibe is like quite positive and kind of like warm. And so people have like really danced for like several hours now. Like Walala notices the Peacecraft from before, Techno Rose, continues to dance near you, and like they're kind of like rocking out in the tent. And then after a little while, after the 3 moons are high up in the sky, people are a little bit more relaxed and sitting on the cushions. And Mr. Sela comes out. And Mr. Sela has a tray, and the tray has a bunch of spheres on it. And she goes around and she says, so I have these for everyone here. They're a party favor. And then she goes around and she gives one to Corda, she gives one to Techno Rose, she gives one to DJ Buzzworthy, and she offers the last 3 to you all.
Well, I will take hers without question.
Seek as well.
I'm good. Today has been pretty special enough, I think.
Oh, well, very well. Are you sure you wouldn't like something from Silo to drink then?
Maybe have a drink, but no, I'll just hang out. Let everybody else do the memories thing.
All right. Well, we're going to have one last dance, and then maybe we'll all have them together. And so DJ Buzzworthy puts on his top hit. And actually, you notice that Dr. Kashi is here too. He's trying to. He's like kind of on the edge of the party, like last dance and whatnot. So you see everybody kind of like they put their memory down for a minute and they like get up and try to dance to this last dance. And you also notice Dr. Kashi kind of dancing on the side, which you didn't really expect.
Well, he did say he was a really good dancer.
He did say that.
Yes. Is he?
He is not a terrible dancer. He's
Okay.
Not as bad as Vinko.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Checks out.
I want to spend the last dance sitting in the corner trying to beat my game one more time.
Okay, roll. It's a difficulty 3.
Difficulty 3.
Yes! Oh my
I
god!
did it!
Oh my god, that's amazing! Okay, so you have defeated Dr. Kashi's score. Oh.
Dad! And I go over and I show the list of names and it says Walala at the top.
Ah, indeed. It seems like you're learning. That's a good sign.
The Space Goat taught me, which reminds me we should really get Space Goat repainted.
Ah,
Because it
yes.
says
Indeed we
Scapegoat.
should.
Yeah.
I'm going to go now before anyone tries to ask me to dance.
Oh. Okay, I'll see you back home, Dad.
It's so good.
Yay!
Yay!
It's technically allowed.
We won.
That was the real purpose of this journey.
Yeah.
Just to get
honestly.
Walala to be able to say dad.
Yep. Yep.
All right, so he disappears somewhere. And then everybody else goes back to their seats as the song kind of fades out and you hear the music go down. And you see them kind of like, and then it seems like people kind of like, a lot of people seem to kind of fall asleep for a moment. And do you want to have your memories?
Yes, please.
Okay, so please roll out of a d6.
Wow, I also got a 1.
Hey,
okay,
welcome to the One Club.
The one club.
Okay.
And
Okay,
Come on.
so Walala, you notice yourself as you step in on the beach. Your footprints are really deep because you are made of crystal. You've been walking for a long time and you are very heavy. And you have come to this beach to leave something. And it's the last memory. You have taken pieces of her hair and you put it inside this bottle and you throw it out to the water. And with it, you throw away this life that the two of you had together. Finally, you'll be able to move on. Okay.
So I rolled a 6.
Okay. So this is a bit of a strange memory because it seems like it. Okay, sorry. I will just go ahead and tell it to you. So, you were not always the responsible Zavoy you were today. You remember what it was like to have an enemy. And this enemy inhabited, well, was someone that followed you for longer than you realized in different forms or another. Often as a spy, often as a doctor. But eventually, the way that you took your revenge was by taking his form, and therefore you wear it around now.
Oh, dear.
So, you notice something, Vinko.
Yeah.
You notice that everyone else seems to be, like, sleeping, except for you.
Yeah.
And in the tent, like, it's mostly nighttime, right? And the fire has burned down. And you notice a shadow outside, and it seems to be getting closer. Like, it's getting bigger.
Okay. Is that, I'm gonna go outside the tent and kind of look at this thing and be like, hey, what are you?
It gets closer to you, and you see that from its hands, they're extremely long needles. And from its horns, there seemed to be a kind of smoke. And it seems to ignore you. And it walks towards one of the sleeping Zavoy that were fans of DJ Buzzworthy. And it puts its finger into its ear.
Oh, hey, no. I'm trying to, like, stop it.
Yeah, so what are you going to try to do?
I don't know, wrestle it, tackle it, like, get it off?
Okay, so its height, it's got some serious height on you. It's probably like 9 feet.
Yeah, I don't imagine this is the smartest move, but I think, these are friends who've made me feel something, which is something I haven't felt in a long time. Anything. So I'm gonna try and go ahead and tackle this thing, however futile it may be.
Okay, so it before you're able to reach it, it takes its finger out, and you notice that there's a like green slimy liquid which it licks off, and when it does, you see out of it like smoke comes out, and it seems to have something like in its stomach, like you can see on the image. It seems that there are some spheres in its stomachs, and one of them seems to be getting more full.
Ooh.
So you're gonna try to you're gonna try to tackle it.
Yeah, stop it from hurting people,
Yeah.
I guess.
Roll a difficulty 4.
Yeah, that sounds right. Okay, I'm gonna try a melee difficulty 4. Just to like get it off. That is a pass. That is a pass somehow.
Here's what happens. Vinko's crystalline form hits up against the metal of the mysterious creature, and you are knocked back.
Oh,
And
dear.
it bends its head down and scrapes you up with the horns, and you land on the ground
Oh.
and pass out.
Oh.
And then you wake up in a bathtub. All of you do.
What? Wait, what just happened? Wait a minute.
Do we remember that happening?
Or is it the
no,
same?
It's the end of the game.
Oh, that thing is what takes the memories.
Wait, who are you? What's going on? I start yelling all over again.
I'm Zeke.
That means nothing to me. What? Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Relaxing.
Oh, no.
Wow, that's a whole cycle. Oh, it's
We're
a
in
cycle.
like
That's
purgatory.
horrifying.
We're in like purgatory cycle.
Yes.
Ah!
That's horrifying.
This is why you don't do crimes, kids.
No crime. That's just what always happens, clearly. So thank you for playing. I really appreciated having you.
That was awesome. Well done.
Hell yeah, great game. Oh, what a fun
Yay,
module.
yeah,
Oh my
that was really
gosh.
fun.
Yeah, and I wanted to plug the artist again was called Patsy McDowell. I also worked with someone called Pidge Robbins on this. We wrote it together, and you can buy this module actually in the Roll20 store. It's like $7. We went a little bit off script this time because, the last 10% of it I couldn't use any of the notes. So, but thank you all very much for being here, and I hope that the money that we raised for Code 2040 was good. Yeah, thank you so much for donating, everyone, and you all for donating your time. Thank you all for being here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Until next time.
Yeah, do we want to do some quick outros real quick? So maybe Carnelian, tell people where they can find you when you're not here, and then let's go around in clockwise.
I'll go last, but
Okay.
yes.
All right, then Gabe, tell people where they can find you when you're not here.
Hi, you can find me at GabeJamesGames on Twitch, Twitter, pretty much anywhere else. Not this week, but next week you can find me on the D&D Twitch channel at 1 p.m. Pacific time, playing through Rime of the Frost Maiden. On Wednesdays, you can find me on the Paizo channel at 6 p.m. Pacific time, playing through Adventures in Otari. And then next year, I'll be back on this channel, the Roll20 channel, on Fridays at 10 a.m. Pacific time for my talk show, Tabletop Table Talk, about getting people to be more comfortable being GMs and telling stories.
Yay! Yes!
Yay.
All right, I am Celeste Conowitch. You can find me on Twitter at @CConowitch to keep up with all the things I write, publish, stream, and podcast, all that business. You can find me here on Mondays starting in the new year. So January 4th, we're going to be back with Lysa as one of our cast members, playing through Burn